know a lot of scamming niggas, a lot of trapping niggas. Whole lot of get money niggas, what the fuck going on? Burn one to no one, bitch. That's a fact, nigga. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Busting moves, nigga, tryna pave a way. New bank account, burn it the same day. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Busting moves, nigga, tryna pave a way. New bank account, burn it the same day. For them busting moves, shout out SBA. My shit got denied, bitch, but I'm okay. I got my ex-social about to make a play. For them niggas that jump me, I'm GD blank. I hear these niggas gang banging, no they ain't. Put a bad bitch on your ass and get you set up. Backdoor a goofy nigga, get you wet up. Then boom, headshots, nigga, we don't let up. If your man's got a problem, then he next up. Can beef and gang bang, get your check up. Everybody wanna talk because I'm blessed, nigga. And if you come around with me, you getting tests, nigga. Hey, you know I'm rocking in this bitch. Bad hoes who been jocking on my dick. Smoking on that gas, pack up in this bitch. And when I'm in the club, I'm rocking in the VIP. Yeah, nigga, tell me what to sip. Dude say in my cup, you know I'm lit. These niggas pussy, shorty, tell me where you at. I ride around, nigga, 40 with my strap. Nigga, run up, then you're done. Gang banging, and we do this shit for fun. La, 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 la. I smoke a whole lot of za, za, za. Ooh. Bitch, cause I'm the man. I fell in love with drugs, bitch, I'm off these hands. And if a nigga got a problem, get a fan. I never been a pussy, your girl is my fan. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Busting moves, nigga, tryna pave a way. New bank account, burn it the same day. I know some scammers that stay on the computer. I know some trappers that been trapping out of Buick. Busting moves, nigga, tryna pave a way. New bank account, burn it the same day. Burn one, little bitch. Burn one to no one, this bitch. Yeah. Murphy back, yeah.
Get it every second, every minute. Counting chicken every hour, clocking ticket. If that don't work, I'm in your spot, cocking sticking. I told my kids that he gon' make it in the Guinness. I gotta get it every second, every minute. Counting chicken every hour, clocking ticket. If that don't work, that semi-automatic clicking. I'm on a mission, I need millions in the ceiling. I need a lot before it's said and done. A big house, car lot like Sanford and Son. I hustle hard cause growing up we never had shit. Just Section 8 welfare and some damn wick. But I understand it, the streets is in a panic. Blocks full of havoc, drunk, stuck from the static. They give us guns and drugs and wonder why the fuck we thugs. Since birth we taught to throw slugs, never to show our brother love. A conscious nigga in a state of unconsciousness. The secret identity helped me move across the metropolis. It's not an entity with the confidence to come topple this. My grind infinity and beyond to come as a compliment. I gotta get it every second, every minute. Counting chicken every hour, clocking ticket. If that don't work, I'm in your spot, cocking sticking. I told my kids that he gon' make it in the Guinness. I gotta get it every second, every minute. Counting chicken every hour, clocking ticket. If that don't work, that semi-automatic clicking. I'm on a mission, I need millions in the ceiling.
Looks gloomy. Not what I was expecting. Jihad. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. Click, I heard dial tones before there was cell phones and the late night crime zones. Crew thick, mind gone, wild out for the hoes. Fighting at every show, slap, boom, bang, bow, nigga. That's all I know. My rap so real, rappers envy the flow. My life stat, real pain is all I know. Since grandma died, I've been really living on my own and never cried, my nigga. I'm just bleeding on the song. Some friends died kissing mamas, he never got to grow. Time flies, more of my family members gotta go. My sister died, so now I'm trying to kill a nigga's soul, so why try? I'm a suicidal killer with a flow. 90s crook, some call me the good bad guy. Bummy nigga, freshly dressed like a 225 and still alive, high five and still talk job. I'ma die high, so why try this big 4-5? I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. 60s langed out, so the 70s I came out. Had to eat with a closed mouth, so the 80s showed up. Mums and pops, they rock, yet sometimes coked out. Then these popped out, pop bigs, names out. J and Z banged out, Snoop kicked down buildings. New York wasn't feeling at the same time. I bust my first rhyme, underground, no shine. Mic drop, time died, the 2020 came. Little fame, little rush, Jihad, still the god, man. Clap, clap, no chain, shotgun, Cobain. Lines like cocaine, slang, shoot, bang, bang. These rappers all say no rhymes, no game. So today's the day, put my shine my way. Cali sun on the highway, travel the states to fly away. No rapper can drive me, hoping to all five. Memorialize my body, rapping shit just a hobby. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah. I missed out on years, so why not start here? I'm bringing it back, the Mac in the back, my hat to the back. I'm back on that crack, jeans and slacks, fuck all that playing. I'm on some 90s rap. Yeah.
She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out. She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out.
I didn't have it all my life, I had to get it. With no silver spoon on my plate, it was top ramen in my kitchen. I remember in the Nixon's, daddy cooking like a chemist. I learned the family business, head first, deep up in it. But bitch, I need that head first before I go deep up in it. I done switch the swag now, change it up, I'm chasing bags now. Cash routes, stand down or get maxed out. I'm making plays, quarterbacking all these cash routes. Call me show gutter Mahomes, I'm in my bag now. I'm like Fab now, just throw it in the bag, clown. Concord 11 release, I'm about to cash out. Put me on the beat in the booth, and I'ma spaz out. Me and PT, we the truth, shits get maxed out. Baboon ass niggas, y'all just assed out. Bitch, we the drip in the wave, you just splash, pal. Pick, I'm an animal at the bank, I'm a cash cow.
She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out. She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordans drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out.
Ooh, don't make me pull up with this cash out. She gon' pull up on a nigga with that ass out. And if her baby daddy trippin', getting maxed out, he can get a couple rounds, let's see how he feelin' now. I don't really think the nigga got it like that. I don't really think he want the problems like that. Plus I got a clue, a nigga poppin' like that. Mr. Do what it do, I'm like a nigga where I'm at. Yeah, I started from the bottom, but I'm coming to the top. Actually for the dollars, I'm just tryna get the guap. You thirsty for the hotties, I ain't never sweat a thought. I'ma just be honest, I'm with everything he not. All here with the chapping and stacking. I got this sauce, I'm high fashion. Still a beat that thing down, everlasting. Let's go round for round, I'ma shut that shit down.
She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he get maxed out. Jordan's drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out. She pull up and get maxed out, but if her nigga pull up, he getting maxed out. Jordan's drop, Foot Locker getting maxed out. Unlimited stacks, I'm never maxed out.
Was the dirty little bad kid in the crew. They called Lou, never in school, just me and my brother in our Long Beach crew. BMX riding, skateboarding, playing arcade games. Out late past the lights, damn, those was the days. In my dad's weed box, still in joints, let's blaze. Knocking on the homies' windows, can you come out to play? Nah, okay, fuck it, I'm not done today. Moving on, I'm fucking up, caught stealing from stores. Ass whooping, I'm sorry daddy, I won't do it no more. Next day the homies out, we back stealing in stores. Playing high and go get it, with the girls we did it. Up early, first day, new clothes, I'm fitted. Pops moved new school, nigga I wouldn't with it. East side Long Beach, I'm in the all crib city. Wilson High the same time, RBX ran the city. I was northbound as a child, now I'm east side's turf. Ben Davis, hair braided by a little half-dead sister. 20s gang snipe Loki, wouldn't let me bang. Take these bags, little nigga, so I started to slang. The pops kicked me out the house because I wanted to hang. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking them Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking them Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking them Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking them Philly blunts. Fucking bitches, wild teen, damn the raw dog king. Met a queen in IE and then I had my first seed. Daddy Dearest hit me hard, I wasn't ready to be. Out in motion, never home, chasing a hip-hop dream. Hitting clubs, doing shows, the bad daddy was me. Caught in the fun, under the sun on my nighttime wave. A hurling stone, more kids, damn the prodigal child. Life was sending in some winning, that's the good bad life. Damn, it's kinda funny, really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days would change. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed. Damn, it's kinda funny, I really miss those days. Summertime up in Cali, every day was a blaze. Smoking on Philly blunts, look how the days have changed.
Popping like over red and Baca. And their heads nodding. Modern day prophets. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. No, they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic. I'm popping like over red and Baca. And their heads is nodding. Modern day prophets. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic. I'm popping like, what's the trending topic? We talking about blacking out like Gothic. Employ the hot topic. I'm popping like, pilots in the cockpit. Flyers angel shopping. Sunday service copping. I'm tripping like, you ain't place your bet on me. Nigga, who the best but we? Manny Jamie the best beats. Tryna hold my composure. Refrain from exposure. They must be half Doja. Now I'm waking them up with Folgers. I'm popping like over red and Baca. And their heads nodding. Modern day prophets. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. No, they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic. I'm popping like over red and Baca. And their heads is nodding. Modern day prophets. Trying to make a profit. Haters trying to stop it. But they can't stop it. Blacking out like Gothic.
know I'm in the gym with the best beats.
Hey, PT. Hey, I rap. Can't do it like this. Hey. They like the way I do it like this. They love the way I do it like that. They be trying to do it like this, but they can't do it like that. They like the way I do it like this. They love the way I do it like that. They be trying to do it like this, but they can't do it like that. They be like, how you do it like this? Asking how I do it like that. Girl, my name PT goes west. That's how we do it on my side of the map. To rap, but key beats a lot. This push to start, girl, this key beat a drop. Recorded at Chef, this here fresh out the pot. Fresh off a chick, got my pockets in knots. That's probably why they own me like this. But I don't trust them as far as they can piss. I don't bang, but I never been a bitch. You get hit with a one-punch fist. Shout out the homies that showed me the ropes. When I get on 100 Teslas to go. Hit beating Hondas and throw up a toast. 100 chains like we came in on boats. They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this. Nah. But they can't do it like that. Like that. They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this. But they can't do it like that. Hey. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live.
They be asking how I do it like this. Wondering how I do it like that. I can pull up, he gotta wait for a call back. Phone tag, bruh, that's all bad. That ain't pimping, he just simping. He cupcaking, I'm just trying to get my fill in. And that's the difference, I'm a hitman. Out of nowhere the label, we some lynchmen. Get love from my Tinas and the Tinos. And the Red Bones, Gambinos. She trying to keep my meatloaf, I had to repo. They be draining a nigga, I had to reload. Wine, I be leaning with my cholos. My high socks look good in these Debos. Fresh kicks, clean jeans, and a polo. Tryna do it like me, that's a no-no.
They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this. Nah. But they can't do it like that. Like that. They like the way I do it like this. Like this. They love the way I do it like that. Like that. They be trying to do it like this. But they can't do it like that. Hey. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live. They be trying to jump on my vibe. My vibe. Trying to hang on my high. My high. Your girl trying to swing on my vine. Instagram, we be going so live. I'm back to the grind. These hundreds, my reality. They want my life. They want my reality. I'm so fly. I guess that's why they mad at P. They want my life. They want my reality.
She wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. Zig-zag-zam, nigga, zig-zag-zoom. I'm off to the moon, can't go to the moon, so I skip to my tune. What's a goblin to a goon? And a goon got a tool, and a goon is a fool. Don't play by the rules, ain't kissing no ass. Don't like my flow, well kiss my ass. As I pluck a few weeds and cut my grass. Don't flash no cash, I'm a COVID mask. My foot on the gas, the wheels fall off and my heart just stopped. She licked me like a lollipop. I tick-tock and Millie rock. Put pants on so fresh, so clean. Long Beach nigga with a Cali dream. Pop a lot of shit, you just know what I mean. Breaking down this beat like a scout for the team. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. She said she wanna lick the top. top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. Blue 41, I'm offside, sacked you. Picture in a mound with an attitude. 100-round power ball right at you. Balls in your face when I dunk on you. Boxes in the rings with the ones and twos. Doing everything mama said not to do. I'll spit in your face because I don't like you. Shitting on your porch, your dog barking, I'm a fool. Fucking on your wife, remember I don't like you. Stepping on your joints with them crowing shoes. Scuffle up your Timberlands, fuck them too. When 2021, nigga, I got the flu. Everybody rapping really ain't saying nothing. I'm the illa killer nigga whipping your chiller. Life ain't a limit, I just live by the limits. I don't go back and forth if you're not in my vision. But my hindsight with it and it said you can get it. Turn the words into shells under less than a minute. I'm the Brutus of your pop pies, eating all your spinach. Now y'all looking silly while I'm looking like the winner. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not. Poppin' shit, Holy Ghost and rock. She spit, I spit, then I just pop. She said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot. A nigga said she wanna lick the top. Rappers wanna take my spot, my nigga. I'm just really hot. Hell in heaven taught me not.
Welcome. Want to thank you all for tuning in to episode 31. You are all watching G's Mystery Show, Our World Revealed. I'm your host, G, and I'm sitting next to
5 Deezy, the most electrifying man in streets and neighborhoods. What's good? What it do?
Man, what it do, man? How was your week, my G?
Oh, it was on this week. It was good. Football's back. Yeah, it's good.
That's the most thing that's exciting this whole week. What you can
shit. Everything else is depressing.
I heard the fuck out of that. You know, that is what it is. You know, we actually got some guests in the house. You know, the mystery bunch. You know, it always pops up a mysterious group. Who we have in the building today? We have over here my man Nate. What it do, my G? You know what I mean?
What's happening with it, big man?
We also got my peoples over here. Hey, look at this. So we definitely gonna have a entertaining show tonight, but we also gonna talk about some issues and some things, as we always do, that happens during the week, in the week, while we're in the week. Hopefully we make it through the week, right? Right? Right. Y'all feeling good over there? You know what I mean? Y'all got y'all munchies, snacks, you know what I mean? Got the guy on the couch. You know how it's popping. So with that being said, 5, anything that stood out other than football that you could say?
As far as anything else standing out?
I mean, it doesn't have to be depressing. It can be happy, joy.
Just, I wish I can say that, but these new Republican laws in Texas, you know what I'm saying? That shit is sad right there.
Well, we talked about that last week, though.
But
right?
I mean, since then they didn't
open up the.
They didn't added a few mandates to that new law. You know, you can get cashed out now. You can get cashed out because of that new law. As in if you know or hear of a woman thinking about getting an abortion or attempting to get an abortion, you can report her and get a cash reward for it.
So that society that you're just talking about right there is pushing the borderline of military state, no control, and your rights.
But these are coming from the same people that say you don't have the right to make mandates to wear masks.
But how about this is coming from the same people who say everybody is now being forced to be vaccinated.
No, that's not the same people.
See, how do you separate this?
Because these are the ones that's saying you shouldn't even wear a mask, let alone get the shot. These are those Republicans. These are your people.
What do you mean? I'm not a Trump supporter. I just don't disagree with who he is. I let him be who he be. Everybody should be who they be. That's it. That's all. I mean, it's not about. I don't have to hate him because you hate him.
No. I said you hate him. No. I said you support.
You want me to like Biden?
No. I said support. No. I said you support. You support who you support. Yeah.
Well, I don't support any of them. I never voted. See, I never voted for nothing.
Regardless of you.
You voted though, right?
Technically, yes, I did.
See, it's a difference.
But technically, you didn't vote. But
I didn't.
But many of times you didn't express on this show, in fact, that you support.
I don't say support. See,
that you agree to a lot of his policies.
I agree. Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
There's nothing wrong with agreeing.
What we sipping on tonight?
Oh, we sipping on some goose.
Some great goose.
You know what I mean? You know, so we got Nate over there. He feeling it. He definitely. He didn't already. He felt his. You know what I mean? He definitely feeling it.
Put your chips in the air.
But look, check this out though. Check this out, 5. Before we even get into that, because we're going to probably talk about a little bit of that later, because that's actually a hot topic that we definitely going to dive into. But I want to ask you, and in the mystery bunch over there, what was your favorite movie in the 90s?
I was born in the 90s. Shit.
I was gonna say it was probably.
Not you, 5. Me and you was already old.
So that's what you should ask me. Them niggas was like 2. He was born in 90. You didn't hear his answer?
What was your favorite movie in the 90s? Even if you were born in the 90s, let's say late 90s. You know what I mean? Going into 2000s.
That would be considered a classic to y'all. A hood classic.
Not even hood. It can be any movie. It can be action, drama.
Well, Friday 95, huh? 1995.
But you still saw it though, right?
I did. Yeah, so
that's your favorite. That's a movie that you.
Classic.
yeah.
What about you, Nick?
Chucky.
Oh shit, yeah, that movie stood out.
Richard Died Trying came out in 2000.
Yeah, that's a 2000 movie. You know what I mean? But Chucky definitely is a shocker, because that one definitely stood out. Little Munch came motherfucker.
The TV series is getting ready to start.
Chucky?
Yeah, they're just bringing him back.
Wow. That's
He's still thugging.
Chucky. What about if I ask you guys, what movie out there dropped that made everything change the way all movies were shot?
I think The Hateful Eight, or no, not The Hateful Eight. What is The Hate You Give? That movie should have changed.
The Hate You Give.
Yeah, it should have been more.
What about you? Dave?
That movie, Get Out.
Get Out?
Get Out.
What about you, Five?
Ooh, for me, I would say Avatar.
Avatar. Ooh, that's a nice one.
Because the
That's a
sequel
nice
to
one.
that is going to be
That's a
off
nice
the
one.
charts.
See, that one is a nice one because the altered reality and what is going on there.
And everything.
Now let me throw this on you guys. Now let me drop this bomb on you guys. What if I told you guys or mentioned The Matrix? Does that say anything to you guys? Yes.
Well, yeah.
What do you think about when you hear The Matrix?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. What do you hear when you hear The Matrix?
The Matrix. That's it.
That's
The
it.
internet.
I don't watch that.
What about you don't watch The Matrix? You never watched The Matrix?
Nah, I like more realistic. You know.
Okay.
Okay, hold that thought right there, Nate. What about you?
What's the question? Because I'm lost. I'm here. And I'm running my second effect.
Facts. Nah, I got you. Yeah. But what about you when you hear The Matrix? Like, what comes to your thought?
Shit, it's very relatable. I'm gonna just put it that way.
Got you.
And if you tap in, goddamn. But guess what? Let me let them know something. I am not Neo. I am not the one.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Okay. So my man over there said said you're into realistic movies. What realistic movie you into?
Like I said, Get Rich or Die
Get
Trying
Rich.
and stuff like that.
So-
something where I can see myself in.
Gotcha.
You can relate to.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you this. So you never looked at yourself being in a prism, a matrix type system, to where everything is online?
Nah.
See, you were born when you came into the world, the internet was already founded, right? It was already here.
Yeah.
So
you was raised on the
so this is what I'm trying to say, that this is why this movie is going to kind of probably spark some kind of thought into you guys, because it's going to show you what you guys were birthed into, what we were witnessing being shifted of a consciousness that you guys now have no clue, because you guys are born and willed into this. They don't have to do anything with you guys. You guys are the acceptors of the new society of life. So you guys are going to be more prone to accepting technical and android-like gizmo thought patterns that's going to change the way society is ran
It's
in the future.
generational.
Correct.
It's
right.
all that.
And to be more serious about the matter, you know what I'm saying? Technically, it's just about you know what you align yourself with and what you decide to deal with. So you don't, you know, I might not want to. I can cut a motherfucker off for 10 years.
Come a little closer to the mic so they can
You know.
because we can hear you.
Cut a
But they
motherfucker off for 10 years and just disappear. No cell phone, no communication, no nothing.
But what year was you born in?
Shit, I'm a 90s baby.
90s, baby. What? Be
So
exact.
technically-
Be exact.
So yeah, you gonna use.
So you was before. You grew up in the pager era.
Before, yeah.
You know what I mean? When we had pagers and only ballers had big cell phones.
Exactly.
You
So
know
I
what I
know this shit is new, like you said.
Well, it's not new to them. They're born into it. So to them, they don't know anything but this. So to them, not having it.
Shit, I know about the pictures and all that.
No. What I mean is, like, you couldn't fathom not seeing a computer, being online, being able to have all information right there at the palm of your
having a
hand.
house phone.
No, yeah, that's well for most kids. I've been around my parents who was older, so I had to.
No, what I'm saying is that you yourself, because when you're born, this is already founded for
No,
you.
yeah, I understand.
It's already here.
It's
You
already
don't.
a
You
set
never even.
foundation, everything
You
is
can't
already-
even think of it not being here. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like you never witnessed unbottled water where you had to actually drink out the water hose. See what I'm saying? You'd be like, nigga, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
I mean,
You know, so it's different.
Really kind of more like perspective.
Yeah.
You know, look at
Like
you
I'm
you
saying,
fuck-
it's generational though.
Gotcha.
That
Well, anyway,
that
but
statement
Yeah, either we fuck or we die.
it boils down to
I agree, because when you're born,
generation.
you say it again.
Everything is based on generation.
Fact.
It's generational. So that's like the baby boomers. That era is more on respect, hard work. You know what I'm saying? And then
pushing society in some type of like workforce lifestyle, homebody, wife here, man here, but it's changed.
Right.
Woman is here, man is somewhere, wherever to be found.
And then you got and then you got Generation X that comes after that.
Facts. But then you got them that's under them that is just straight what you would call, and I hate to be so direct, don't take offense to any of this that's under the age of like 22, because you guys are like the 666s, you know what I mean? Really, because you guys are born into an era to where the beast has already been founded, so the foundation has already been set, so their will of accepting everything that goes along with the plan is already embedded into their memory code, and it's no getting around it. We are the dying breed that's going to fade out. Them and their children, this is all they know. So the movie The Matrix, what we're talking about here, well, you know what, before we get into it, let's go ahead and actually get into let's actually get into what we're actually all here to talk about. Before the conscious community was a thought, the true spark of all truth seekers, and before Michael Moore too, well, from the 90s at least, was The Matrix. Remember Link with the dreads, Agent Smith, and the first Oracle? And wait, what about the glue to it all? Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus. Well, if you do, that's all they'll ever be, because they wasn't resurrected for the fourth reboot of Matrix Resurrections. Yes, point intended. Moving along. America. The verdict is out. We are the lowest in maintaining our health and exercise. Do you agree? Is the world really calling us fat? Yeah. What about the flu? Hell, I just caught it last week. I'm hearing it's expected to make a comeback this year. I can hear it now. It's a dual pandemic. Remember? You heard it here first. But wait, I just heard a 53-year-old dope fiend jabbed a woman in her ass with a syringe filled with, yeah. And I hate to say it, nah, I've been working hard to say this, and I have cracked the code to this Delta variant, and can prove it, allegedly. Well, we're dealing with the inside code being amped up by radio frequencies that was created for biowarfare to replace your immune system original file and program it with software that would allow COVID SARS to receive updates. Don't believe me? Well, let's talk about it. All right, so let's talk about it. So The Matrix, off top, you guys interested or no? Or you niggas just don't give a fuck?
I mean, you know,
of seeing it, because it's rebooted. It's Matrix 4. Morpheus is not coming back. Those that actually know who Morpheus was, that's Lawrence Fishburne. If you ever saw Boys in the Hood, you know what I mean. For those that just don't know, he was the original Morpheus, and they brought back somebody else. I don't know if he's actually Morpheus anymore.
Did they?
Yeah.
Man, the ones that he was in.
No, he's not in the. He's not in 4.
The one that's coming out.
Yeah, he's not in there.
Oh, okay.
They're only bringing back him, Trinity. They're bringing back Jada Pinkett.
Okay. That's cool.
And it's
they got majority of the original cast.
Not majority, maybe only about 40%. Not even 40. Not even. I say 25% of the original cast.
Well, you said it. You just
because
named.
Jada Pinkett wasn't even in the first Matrix, so she's not the original cast.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, she made such an impact in 2 where she came back in 3.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Now she's coming back now as just a person you remember, and they'll never know it because they never watched it, so they'll just know her as just being in the movie.
Yeah,
but at the end, they're not bringing.
Original cast.
Okay, so let me ask you this: Is she more important than Morpheus? Actually, Lawrence Fishburne coming back?
No.
So
it would have been. It would have been nice. Yeah, it would
have been nice to see
him in it. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got majority of the original cast. So.
Agent Smith not back. Agent Smith. Big part of the movie.
Well, he got disintegrated. So
Neo is is Neo the one? My man said he's not the one. So let me ask you. Well, he know about the Matrix. So he actually was spitting that fire.
I'm not the one.
No. What about you? when you see it?
Neo, I mean, you know.
When you look at the movie.
You know what I'm saying? I was fascinated by it. You know what I'm saying? It was well done. All of them.
All of them, you know what I mean.
It was action packed.
But what about the theory? That's what I was trying to introduce earlier when I was trying to set it up to just see where everybody was at when it comes to the actual mainframe of where we're at.
I know what you was reaching for.
And how everybody is plugged into online. Like right now, we have to be online. Like, can you give me 3 things that you can do to survive right now offline? Somebody. We got 4 bodies in here. Somebody tell me, huh?
Eat.
Okay, you're right. That's one.
That's what we were doing.
That's a good one. Let me ask you: do you do that now though?
Yeah,
you actually play board games?
Hell yeah.
Monopoly.
See,
Hell yeah.
What's the other one?
All type of Monopoly, chess.
Okay, you got you. Okay. So you came quick with it. You know what I mean? Now give me something. Now give me something that online that you can't do. Give me one thing on, well, not besides eat. Well, you can order, so anything. So give me one thing that online you can't do.
Shit. It depends exactly on what platform I'm on.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
I said online, so just being on the www. You know what that stands for?
That's everything. But
Do you know what www stands for?
no.
The www.com, that stands for World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know you know. You just were like, nigga, what the fuck is he talking about? But it stands for World Wide Web. And so just to know that anonym is telling you that they have the world trapped into a World Wide Web. Everybody is online. So when I say necessity, the fact is everybody has to be online to survive right now. Just like pretty soon everybody's going to have a code.
But they're using the term web as in connection.
They're using then you don't know the metaphor then.
Right.
Because they're telling you that the whole world is basically trapped in this web, a network that is online. All the information goes into a center mother brain, type of IBM motherboard brain. Everything is collected in the cloud, and once it's in there, you're not getting it back.
So what can't you look up?
That's what I'm asking you. What can't you do online that you can do in reality? Because our realities have now almost switched to being online. Everything is online. And when you're not online, you just feel like a fucking regular person that you just got to go back on. Because if you have a phone on you, trust me, I think we said this before. You're right. I was going to go there. You're absolutely right. So that lets me know we're definitely plugged in to the Matrix. So this lady, Sophia, who actually created this movie, you know what I mean, before it was, you know, whatever, I'll let them talk about their own swindles on who actually got the copyrights and this and that. But the thought process of it was what she was saying so long ago, actually how we're living now. We're actually living in the Matrix. And a lot of people that's born in it don't know they're living in the Matrix. So this movie should bring some type of awareness. Go ahead.
What part of the movie that we're living in?
What part of the movie? We're living in the movie. We're living in the part of the movie where you remember where the dude that was with them, he was in the first, when he wanted to eat the steak.
Yes.
And he told him, because that's where you go to that he wanted to eat that steak, and because he wanted to eat that steak, he said, "Fuck that." You know what I mean? I'd rather be online.
The steak wasn't real though.
Online's not real. It's you when you tap, nigga. None of this shit. When you're on Facebook, when you're on Instagram, nigga, none of that shit is real. It's how, but it is.
It's supposed to be how you.
But it is real because we've made it real. Because nigga, what you say on there can get you killed. How you look on there can get you fucked. So it is real. What you order online can get you bought. They'll bring it to your doorstep. Here you go. It's you right here. So. It's there. Online is the reality, and the reality is just dough. So that's why, you know, niggas is supplementing shit, and just because everybody has a mental disorder or illness, you know what I mean? Because being not plugged in is like a drug.
Niggas is beyond vultures and super thirsty online.
But it's real. Everybody's online. No matter what platform, who it is, no matter from your hardest to thugs to your nerdiest of nerds. They're in between is online. And that's why I say, do you guys think you can survive right now in these times not being online?
Oh, me? Yeah.
You say you can. Give me how you would survive online without being online.
Yeah, turn your phone off for whatever period of time. Man,
your phone? What about your computer?
Yeah.
Okay. What about when you go to the store and everything that they do is online?
Everybody should take a time out from their electronics. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, have some family time or some shit.
That'd be good.
You know what I'm saying?
But is it possible?
Take the time to talk. When was the last time motherfuckers sat down and talked?
It's hard to when you have work that takes up 9 to 15 hours of your day, and you only get 6 hours, maybe not even that, 3 hours or 4 hours to really spend with your family. So within that time, you're going to want some me time, and that person's going to want some me time. Then when you come together, it doesn't allow a lot of time to communicate. So everybody's online constantly getting the fix.
I'm saying that's why the timeout comes into play.
That's what's up. Nakia said they're all good. You know what I mean? Just trying to catch up in the chat. Let's see in there. Benjamin said, be a Django, not a stiff, and I don't even know what that means, but.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. But at Django, you talking about the movie or some shit, or Sambo? What are you talking? I'm lost on that one. I don't know. Anyhow, you know what I mean. So the Matrix, y'all niggas give a fuck. You know what I mean. Move it on.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Let's see what we got up here next. You know what I mean. Let's see here. We have shit. The surveys are out, basically. The surveys are out, basically. Is America struggling to keep up with other countries in exercise and general health?
That's been for years. Yeah.
Are we really that behind?
Hell yeah.
Because I'm looking at all of us right here, and they're saying that they're obese, but we're not obese.
And I bet I got the best six pack.
You nigga six pack. I bet you I got, nigga. I ain't even gonna say it. Nigga.
What?
You know what I mean, nigga. Anyhow. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Look, out of all of this, out of all of these niggas right here, we're not obese. So, is this survey? Is it a survey on us, or is it a survey on them?
You don't have to be obese to be out of shape.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, because inside you can have internal health problems. You know what I mean? And you're not in shape. But they're talking about just on when it comes to exercise and just being obese. So when you look at a person. Physically, we're not talking about internally, because we never know. We can't read minds unless you're special.
Yeah,
one of you niggas out there reading minds, let me know.
Bigum's over there.
Yeah, so that's what that's what they're saying. So around the world is people around the world this overweight, and they're saying no.
Yeah.
No, they're saying no. The surveys around the world are pretty much saying that America, definitely inside here, this bubble that we live in, we think that we're really doing something. That we're really all out of shape. I'm saying that. We're lazy. We're lackadaisy. We're just plop. No, but not us though, because we're not obese though. So
I know we not, but them motherfuckers.
So that's what I'm asking you. So that's what I'm asking you.
I said.
Are this survey accurate? This is what I'm getting to. Yes. Is this survey accurate? You think so? Yes. Because I just told you we're not obese, but it looks like when I look at.
We're not part of the survey.
No, and so that wouldn't. So then we would kill that survey, then, right? So then that survey wouldn't be as accurate to where they can say.
So let me say something like this.
Come a little closer.
We are obese as well.
I could definitely say that, because I do see a lot of motherfuckers.
Man,
now let me ask you this: Is it now?
Been
hold on, Five. Let me ask him this then, since he wanted he being real, and that's real. The so-called Negro, I call Negroids, they are definitely obese. I ain't gonna lie. So now let me ask you this, and be real with me. We ain't gotta care. Hurt some feelings if you have to. Who's more obese in the Negroid, so-called Negro, black, whatever my niggas culture? Is it the male or the female? Who do you see that is more obese? Just being unbiased and just being truthful. Who you physically see? Hold on, File. I know you can. Let me because America, we are obese. But who do you see that's a little bit more heavier within the Negroid, or what we call niggas, or
black race, man.
Black race. Y'all niggas call it black. I'm trying to get niggas to get out of that mind state, because we're not black. That shirt is black, but his skin is not black. Where I'm the color of the tree out there.
Okay,
That's brown. And it's
but you know what I mean though.
No, because if I again I don't anyhow that's another show. What I'm talking about is this. Is that who is more obese when it comes to the black so-called female or the black so-called male?
The female, because she'll take a run to your dumb ass. You give her too much.
Ain't sit on me, man.
I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit. My G.
That's all you got. Have control. That's what you're there for.
I'll tell her, baby, I'm claustrophobic. I don't like a whole bunch of people around me at one time.
But let me ask you. Is she more obese because she has kids from a male, or is it because she just eats more?
But they just have more instinct to eat. Like they more have a habit to get what they get.
It depends.
Which is okay. You know, it's pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. But I'm just saying, they more obese. They gonna make sure they eat. They gonna make sure their kids eat. They gonna make sure their mama eat if she there.
But you guys do know that. Come closer to the mic. Say that up.
There's no black women in the gym.
You don't think so? Yeah. Well, I've been to the gym. I don't see that many either. But I've seen my girl go.
Where are most of the gyms though?
I see where I go. LA Fitness.
Around most of the Caucasian neighborhoods, nicer neighborhoods, most of the gyms.
No, you're right. I mean, I agree to what you're saying. It's not that many, but is it due to the
younger females that's going to the gym that's black? That's what I can say. It's
they're not going either.
I'm saying they're not going.
22-year-old.
Well, I could be honest. I could just be honest.
They're walking around with waist trainers. That's it. They just walking
around.
They going to Walmart with waist trainers on. That's it.
You talking about
the mamas just got ass. The mamas just don't think they when they come step. I mean, you know,
it depends on
if they step up in there, I guarantee you they're gonna be with their man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I do see that too. When a black woman comes in there, she comes in there with her man for the most part. Then I see some black women bite. Maybe
they obedient too. Goddamn it.
Well, it's do you
obedient? Yeah,
this nigga faded.
They all that.
You know what I mean? Do you? Yeah, that's a whoa.
They are.
Yeah, no, I mean, but you talking about you talk. So well, we that you need to hop on the show, Woman versus Man. I know the woman will love you on that one. You know what I mean? But the woman will love him on that one, fine. You know what I mean? You know that. Yeah, he gonna be saying shit that they gonna be wanting to get in him. They gonna be calling up like, what the fuck?
I mean, some people let themselves go afterwards after having kids, and some women don't.
Right. No, and you're right. But is that the woman's fault, or is it just a form of postpartum depression? Is it a part of just?
We are effective. Man is effective in this world. If I don't give a fuck who it is, what's going on. It's about if she gonna be happy on her own, or if it's gonna be a man that's making her happy. Either one. At the end of the day, that's what it is. If she ain't happy on her, you know why? Because she probably want a nigga. Now, you know what I'm saying? Man, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But to answer your question, I mean, it's about having it's about mind control, like situation. You gotta know you need it.
My man said mind control.
You gotta know you need it. I'm just saying.
Hey, on that note, my nigga, what we gonna do is we gonna
know you need it. You know what I'm saying?
we gonna go ahead and take some break, pay some bills. But before we pay some bills, now let me ask you though, on a real serious tip though, is America obese more than other countries? You guys think so? Yes or no?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They take advantage. Yeah. They overcharge for a lot of shit. They a lot of scammers out there. Wait a minute, is they obese? You got that right. A lot of scammers and shit. It's okay though, but at the same time, motherfuckers is money hungry out here. Niggas don't know how to love. Niggas don't know how to talk to another. If it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't got nothing to do with nobody being overweight. Nigga, we don't know what we eating. What the fuck?
No, hey, there you go. There you go.
People don't even know the real color of meat, like because they putting color in.
Hey, come a little closer. Say that right a little closer so they can hear that. You know what I mean? So they don't think it's just me and my weird mysteries and shit. So say what you said, bro.
I said people don't even know the real color of meat.
They don't really. They don't know.
Food coloring inside of it. You don't know what color it actually is. Well, some people, you know, it depends.
But you know, go ahead, speak that speech. You saying that shit?
Shit, that's what I had to say.
Well, you know what I mean. But what about just niggas don't even know what they breathing?
Oh no, not at all.
Think about that one. Like you don't know what's really in the air.
Don't know nothing.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't. And that's why I say like everybody can be infected already. It's just possibly something. It's another show, but nah, I don't even want to even get into that right now. We'll talk about that anyhow. But on obesity, let's just ask you this. You know what I mean? Is there a way that we could do? Is it because of COVID? Is it because of us just going through relationship problem? Is it just because we just don't give a fuck playing Xbox, PlayStation? What is it?
What was the brand of Top Ramen you used to eat 10 years ago? No, real shit. What was the brand of Top Ramen you used to eat 10 years ago?
I ain't gonna lie. Back when I was young, I used to fuck up the chicken with the spice.
Not the flavor, the brand.
Udon noodles.
But what is the brand now?
Top Ramen.
Some weird.
They still got
in Walmart and everywhere else is not the normal way everybody is used to.
Oh, he talking about. I see what you're saying.
Like, even the snack for me.
Well, I don't be eating that shit no more because I seen a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. When I saw them on the internet online is everything. You just log on this right there. But I really saw a motherfucker use Top Ramen to fix the sink.
Oh yes.
Real shit.
What?
Listen to what I just said, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Fix the sink how?
What do you mean? Listen to me. If you think I'm no.
If it was like a gash up in here, they put the Top Ramen over the top.
But it wasn't just a gash. That shit was a whole fucking block missing. That nigga filled the shit with Top Ramen, bruh, and the nigga sanded down, and it was just like fucking, bro. That shit was just like the fucking mold of the fucking sink. So that let me know if that shit can do that inside your gut.
But it won't do that inside your gut.
What you mean it won't?
What do you mean?
What you mean?
Digest
it. You'll digest it, but it has to filter through your liver. It has to actually filter. So when it's going through, it's fucking it up. Yeah, it's gonna shit it out, but it's still gonna fuck it up at the same time. It ain't gonna just nothing gonna happen. It has to kind of, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, you got this one by. Okay, you cool.
Somebody liver got fucked up behind
all this food.
I'm pretty sure a lot of motherfuckers who passed out and died, nigga, through history of noodles just ain't really got it claimed to noodles. The sodium, bro. What do you mean, niggas? A heart disease. They could. Okay, so let's just go to the branch out.
The human body is made of salt.
Listen, no, the human body is carbon. You know what I mean, and motherfucking skin. That's it. The biggest organism on your body. That's it. Your fucking carbon and skin. And you got motherfucking H2 all around you, so that is it. Everything else is just fucking plasma, just what it is. It's fucking liquid.
You know how much salt is inside the human body? It's a lot of
salt. You know how much motherfucking carbon, motherfucking iron, zinc, all that other shit that's inside your body. But what I'm saying is to you, none of that shit matters. You know what I mean? Is that what do you think is the cause to obesity in America?
Motherfuckers eating and sleeping.
You guys think it's due to the eating?
Niggas eating habits.
You don't know what you eat.
Come on, man. No, nigga.
They got.
That's it. You eating 4 chickens. you got 4 chickens. You know what I'm saying? And 2 pounds. And 2 pounds of rice on your plate.
That's a fact. I've seen that though. I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's not just the 4 chickens though. It's because you getting 4 chickens that was bred in somebody's eating them.
Portions.
Well, it's
portions in your
it's portions and it's managed. But once you get out of control, you just have to be able to.
It's the actual.
But
food.
it's the way you consume it too.
It's the food.
It's the way you consume it.
Well, he both of you guys are right, but you know the food.
I'm not disagreeing.
No, I'm not disagreeing with none of you niggas, but I definitely agree that the food of what it is now is so generic. Like I said, we're online, so we're in that reality. The food is in that reality.
You know?
There is no real food when you eat fucking apples, barely they fucking have little seeds, and maybe then you eat fucking watermelons, they don't even fucking have seeds. You have to fucking actually.
South, are they considered obese? They don't call people down south obese. They call them
Big
like
boned,
corn-fed.
corn-fed, hefty.
Because they get big ass plates, big portions, but they eat real food. The pig was just running around with them last week. And they killed that motherfucker, and they know it's a real pig, and they know it's been eating whatever the fuck they been
But they
eating.
also be suffering from heart disease, diabetes, and all that other shit.
We're not talking. See, that's different. You said obesity.
No, not me.
No,
This
but I'm saying, he said the portions or whatever like that. I don't think it's the proportion or whatever. I think it's what we eat. You don't know.
No, that's a fact. You never know what you eat unless you can read those big old words.
They put steroids in the chicken, make it bigger. What you think gonna happen to you when you eat it?
No, that's what's up. I mean, so have you ever had some sea moss before? Nah. You never tried it before?
Yeah, I tried it.
What you think about it?
You tried that shit?
All eyes on me.
Yeah, all eyes on me.
It was good. It was real good.
Say that in the mic. Let me. What it tastes like? Your honest thoughts. People really want to hear what you think about it.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? It had me spin up a lot of mucus and shit too. It gave me a lot more energy. You feel me? A lot of shit.
So it really.
So you still on it?
Hell no, I ain't.
What about the taste, bro?
I
Did
I blended it with some apples and oranges and broccoli. That's what I always do. So I don't know, when y'all talk about eating all this bullshit, I don't eat all this shit.
Me neither, bro. I don't.
If I can't even wake up and eat a breakfast in the morning, I wake up and blend up some oatmeal, some motherfucking frozen fruit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my shit with some protein.
That man said, that nigga said, make me a smoothie.
Hey man,
I fuck with those, man.
But don't get me wrong, I wake up and eat eggs and shit like that too. Cause guess what?
Oh, Nakia said that was a toilet. Oh, my bad. Yeah, she said that was a toilet that they made the fucking noodles out of. You know what I mean? Anyhow,
they made a toilet,
bro. With the fucking. No, they fixed it. They fixed it. They actually made the plaster.
You gotta understand. That's just like niggas making a spread with the noodles. Yeah. You know, you using everything. Yeah, you using
noodles noodles was that.
That's why they the niggas' best friend.
Now the noodles was facts. Noodles was in the house, bro. Like noodles and eggs, man.
Hey, you would think they would never change, but they changed. Right? You think they never changed?
Nah, he right.
They changed the motherfucker.
I don't be even in there shopping for no damn noodles.
You gotta go to like Winco to get the regular ones. I'm telling you.
That nigga said they went extinct.
I don't even eat them, but I can't have the bullshit ones in the cabinet when I do want it.
No, most definitely. That nigga said them bitches went extinct.
Bullshit ones, man, and they damn near cut my head off of them motherfuckers in the house.
No, but you know,
they still sitting there. Them motherfuckers been there like 3 months.
It tastes totally different.
But no, I did taste some good noodles though. I ain't gonna lie, they was like spicy. They're in a bowl though. You ever seen the noodles?
Everything. Have you been to Wendy's and got their barbecue sauce? I'm about to say they changed everything.
That nigga said everything changed. Now that's a fact. Anyhow, with that being said, why don't y'all go out? Y'all want some shit?
That sauce back, Wendy's.
Yeah, listen. Y'all called it Wendy's. Wendy's would have probably threw us a motherfucking promotion, man. Y'all killed Wendy's, but we wouldn't promote that altered shit. I wouldn't, nigga. Yeah, you can get it. Healthy shit over here. So with that on that note, we on to some healthy shit. I want all you all to go ahead and head out there to that black spatula. You know what I mean? And if you want to, you go ahead and make sure y'all use that G code, especially tonight. Get that 20% off or whatever is going on over there at this time. Who knows? You might get hit with something other better than that. You know, but definitely go ahead, check them out. We'll be right back. You tuned in to G's Mystery Show. Our World Revealed, episode 31. I'm your host, G, and I'm sitting next to who?
Big 5.
Most electrifying man. Streets and neighborhoods. And we got the mystery bunch over here vibing. You know, we lit. Them niggas lit. You know what I mean? Man, I can't wait to go into some of this other shit with them.
And the guy on the couch.
And the guy on the couch. That's what it is. Hey, what it do? But anyhow, we'll be right back. Y'all be back. You looking to replenish the body? Boost up your immune system? Ladies, soothing up that beautiful skin? Fellas, ease those unwanted bowel movements? Or we just get up in age and become elders? And our joints don't want to act right? Log on to blackspatulallc.com. Yeah.
That's BLACKSPATULALLC.com, providing that purple and sea moss gold, gel or in raw form, straight from the Jamaican waters, to help stand strong in this fight against the heavyweight champ, coronavirus, and that Junebug flu. And you can pick up those organic, homemade elderberries to help relieve nasal congestion, anti-inflammatory, potent anti-cancer, antiviral, treats respiratory illness, aid in wound care, high in vitamin A, B, C, and potassium, and natural support for arthritis. And if you hit them with that G code, man, Black Spatula just might get you 20% off total purchase. Now, go follow Black Spatula on social media.
That's what's up. We over here lit. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Got what you need, whether it's water. Yes, I want to promote water because make sure you guys are out there drinking your water. Yes, go make sure you guys tap into the sea moss. And you know, if y'all just vibing with us, high, just vibing, chilling, tipsy, maybe a little drunk. If you are, don't drive. If you are driving on those long roads, man, be safe. Y'all know how it is. We all fuck up sometimes. It's only on this Friday, right? I ain't promoting it. But look, long as you tapped in, tuned in to G's Mystery Show, episode 31, man, this right here is Say It Ain't So, Joe Biden. But before we get into that, let me ask you guys. The flu is expected to make a comeback. 5, what do you think about that?
Where did it go?
I mean, did the COVID zombie apocalypse have anything to conflict with it during 2 years? Did it have to fight the hospitals though? To say, oh, we need to move COVID out the way for the flu. We got a lot of flu victims, or was it just straight zombie apocalypse? Everything.
Yeah, because nigga, that shit was killing people on a mass scale. That was cold blue. Nigga dropped everything, pinned down, 45.
So let me ask you, has it killed more people than the flu?
Oh, and overall,
I mean, period. I mean, because
since the flu been in existence, or you talking about on a mass scale?
I'm just talking about what I asked. Has it killed more people than the flu?
Because they're different.
I mean, no, they're not.
Yeah.
They're both pandemics.
Yeah, but they're different.
One has already been killing motherfuckers, wiping motherfuckers out per capita, year after year after year after year after year.
Yeah, but not on a mass scale.
No, on a mass scale, on a super mass scale. That's why they had to make a flu shot, allegedly, to try to stop everything that keeps popping out. Right?
This shit is out of control compared to the flu.
So they say. I mean, it's.
So they say.
Because I just caught the flu.
You don't know? Yeah,
no,
the flu ain't never went nowhere.
It must have, because COVID overshadowed it. So what I said was.
So because you got it, you feel it didn't came back.
Oh no, it made me. It made me realize that. It made me realize, like I've been saying, I always ask, what the fuck ever happened to the flu?
Nothing.
Because everything is always COVID now. I'm not saying that the zombie apocalypse is not real, because I know that people will catch that shit. But what I'm saying is everything that people catch, is it always COVID? Because that's all I heard. There was no flu. I never saw people catching the flu anymore. Everything was either COVID or nothing. But the flu season was last year too, and you didn't hear anything. Well, it didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Who, you did? Yeah. I didn't, and I didn't. What about the other? Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Follow reports around this time every year. Between September.
Well, the headline.
Between September and what, December, January? Flu season.
I mean, but where was the reports at? Where was the fight? So let me ask you this. Since it's always been, again, I ask you, has the flu had to fight COVID, or should I say it worded like this? Has COVID had to fight with the flu at any time in any type of hospital bedization?
I think the flu did disappear.
See what I'm saying? That's the same thing I asked. I said, what the fuck happened to the flu? But then I caught it. Just like a person that says, what's up with COVID, and then they catch it. It's here. It's real.
I got sick too. I didn't know what it was. I just do like I usually do. Shit.
you just fought through it. How long ago did you catch any type of sickness or illness?
Shit, it was like a year ago.
Oh, a year ago. Okay. You know what I mean? What about this year? You feel good, strong, healthy?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah. Take a vaccination shot?
Yeah,
Nah. You know what I mean? No, why not?
I don't believe in that shit.
You don't believe in it?
No. Nah. I don't agree. I don't know. Everybody else can try it. I probably still won't get it. I don't know.
I mean, is anybody influencing you to say those things, or is that your own?
Nah, I just don't. Since when has America tried to help anybody, really?
This man went straight to deep, like, nigga, when is it? I mean, they do and they don't. Like it's like I'll help you this way, but I'm about to stick this one all up in your culo.
One is it takes what 2 to 3 years for FDA to approve something.
Speak on it, preach. I mean, but it's emergency though.
Yeah,
this is an emergency. This is allegedly emergency.
Cancer is an emergency. Yeah. My grandmother, she had COVID. I was in a room we were talking to her. She ended up going to the hospital the next day. They said she had COVID. I was in a room with her for like at least an hour or two. I was perfectly fine after. Like
you was okay?
You said your grandmother?
Yeah.
Did she make it through?
Yeah, she was fine.
Don't you know you can't compare your immune system to your grandmother's immune system?
Why you can't?
How old are you?
That don't mean nothing.
You know, how old are you?
Man.
Okay.
She not
that means
she knocked it off.
But she may be healthy though. She may be
I'm not
healthy.
saying that she's not healthy.
She may be a healthy lady
still,
that lived there.
Yeah, but how old is Granny?
Probably like 60s, in her 60s.
Okay.
Oh, she's still young though.
Yeah,
see,
Jay, but still, his immune system compared to hers is still a lot stronger.
No, yeah,
regardless how
his is definitely, his is definitely should be. We would think that.
From what they saying,
we would.
It don't matter about none of that. That is not the question about COVID.
No, because you can get it because you can still catch it, but. If your immune system is strong enough to fight those bodies off, you know what I'm saying? That's a benefit for you.
Yeah, I understand that, but
simple.
Well, he has due to his youth, due to his still growing and reaching that peak, he still has a chance to live a more stronger life through a lot of things that's going on. So yeah, he's right. Your antibodies and with your natural immune system should be able to fight off things. But your grandmother may be strong, but
it was still, you know what I'm saying.
So what about the Tuskegee experiment?
This man said the Tuskegee experiment. But that has to deal with syphilis, and that has to deal with actually.
With them giving you a shot and then.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, hey, you speak on it. That's not me bringing this up. This is a guest, so I don't. His views are not my views. His expressions are not mine. But at the end of the day, he's free to say whatever he says and the way he feels of whatever goes on in his mind. And yes, they did do that through vaccinations and shots and just. Come here to the doctor and saying, hey, but
I got pictures of that at my house. That right there.
And a lot of people don't.
That was one of the. I can understand why you bring that up because that was one of the ultimate.
Well, in Africa, they gave hepatitis B and a lot of other stuff. You know what I mean? That due to the shots, and so.
And what are they doing to help it?
To help
what
it.
Did they do to help it?
Well, that's why I asked you. I mean, well, we're not on that. We're definitely going to talk maybe a little bit more about that later. But at this time, when it comes to the flu,
that shit hitting people on a mass scale, and it don't care who you are, what you have.
But it does care who you are, and it does care what you have, and it's a certain thing that could be going on.
How was that?
Well, we're going to talk about it a little later.
Man, you see, oh boy, Cedric Savalas?
Yeah, I saw him in the hospital doing a photo shoot with the mask on and.
It's a photo shoot, huh?
Yeah, a photo shoot, nigga. You tell me that I ain't saying he faked it. See, you said that. I mean, just a photo shoot.
So what are you implying?
I ain't implying anything. I'm just saying he got his photo shoot on. He ain't saying he ain't sick. And this ain't no inconsiderate.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how you know what I'm saying? You'll throw that adverb out there.
I'm just saying, bro.
I know you saying, and that's why I'm here.
Did it not look like a photo shoot?
That's why I'm here. No.
It don't look like a photo shoot. What did it look like? So why would the picture go out?
He was letting his fans, his people know. It was
a photo shoot.
Yeah, it was a selfie picture.
A photo shoot.
Nah, bro. Nah, nigga. Motherfucking photo shoot, like it was propped, like it was fake.
Gotcha.
That's how you trying to slide it. If you mean it like that, just say it was staged. If you feel it was staged,
everything is staged. If you take the picture and then you decide to upload it, I'm going to upload a nigga. It's staged. It ain't a nigga that took a random picture of you and just posted it on his own.
Fake,
no, see, I mean, everything is that's all staged.
No, I still have to go take that motherfucking picture.
You know what I mean? The nigga that's a photo shoot.
Well, it depends, cause then
you post a picture letting your peoples know, nigga, your situation. That's all you doing. That's all you doing.
Okay, let me ask you this.
That's all he did.
Let me ask you this.
And because I know when I seen it, I was like, oh fuck, me being a Laker fan, I was like, oh my god.
But like, yeah, I mean, that right after I see what you're saying.
Let me ask you this. When the last time you heard something about Cedric Sabalas?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, since he what? After Slam Dunk contest and he did a fucking couple of...
So you talking about years ago?
Yeah, nigga, I said I'm a Laker fan, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, but didn't you see that Laker shit around there?
Yeah, I just told you, nigga, a photo shoot. I'm not disrespecting the man. I can't just... What you want me to say? He took, nigga, a selfie? Is that what you want me to say? He took a selfie? Nigga, Cedric Sabalas took a selfie.
Yeah, because you just can't just... It just gotta be something, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I just said the nigga took a photo shoot. Nigga, what's wrong with that? I mean, he shouldn't even feel offended by that. But anyhow, nice shot, Cedric Sabalas. Hope you get well. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The flu. Who do you think will win? Because the flu definitely attacks out of nowhere, comes on, and it definitely can kill. It definitely has the power to kill. So
yeah, not like this though.
No, it does.
Yeah, not like this though.
But it does.
Not like that COVID shit.
But it does.
No, it doesn't.
But it does.
It doesn't kill like that on a mass scale.
But it does.
In a short period of time. No, it doesn't.
What do you mean, nigga? Either you make it through the flu or you don't.
Nigga, you ain't even getting no thousands of people dying at one time.
You're wrong, Five. If I look up the stats.
How old is the flu?
The flu has been the flu has been around.
That's what he talking about.
You can't really date it. You can't really date it.
He's talking about a period of 2 years. He's talking about a period of 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's still like a long.
Yeah, it's been continuing on, and you can't get rid of it. It's like something that's here.
Since the beginning,
they have a listen to what I'm saying to you. They have a time schedule. Listen,
you can't match it right now.
Watch this.
Are we comparing how many people that died from the flu in 2 years?
Hey, listen to what I'm saying to you.
How many people died from COVID in 2 years?
You want me to pull up the numbers? I mean, if I pull up the numbers, and if one of these people in this chat or somebody call in, yes, you know the lines are open. So no, but then we have to go. Then who do you know? You know what I mean? Then only way that we can. No, you're right. You're right. The numbers don't always mean it's right and exact. So
Are we gonna compare them on a 2 year scale? That the COVID been going on, or are you comparing?
If somebody pull up the chat and somebody call in, the line is 951-799-9021. Again, the number is 951-799-9021. Yes, the lines are open. You can call in if you have the actual stats on this, because I do not feel like looking it up.
I mean, what are we comparing here?
If you're talking about the flu, all you gotta do. No, I'm not talking about the history. All you gotta do. I'm not even talking about the history. I'm not. No, listen to what I'm saying, Five. You're running over what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is okay. So then let me give you a simple answer. The answer is this. Can somebody just look up the actual numbers of COVID deaths per year to flu per year? That's it. That's all. That's simple.
That means 2 years.
No, we don't gotta do 2 years. We could do just one. I'm just saying we could just do 1 year, because if COVID was in a mass panic to where it needed to be everything that it is, and the numbers is really what it is.
So you comparing 1 year?
I'm not. No. How do you want me to compare it? That's what I'm saying. No, do you want me to compare everything with the flu, or do you want me to compare year to year?
You said
you want me to be equal, right?
So we comparing.
We're gonna be fair.
How many people then died 1 year from the flu compared to 1 year?
That's all. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm. Somebody out there, they want to be call that in. We'll leave that in the air for any one of you out there that's listening. You feel the need to, you know what I mean, not just listen and want to call that in. Call it in. You know what I mean, and give us the answer to per year. What's more deaths? Is it COVID or is it the flu? And that's all worldwide. You know what I mean? Because remember, COVID is a worldwide issue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, one thing about the flu is that they predict when the flu is coming, right? They know that the flu is coming around at this time, because it's
seasonal, yeah.
It's here.
Yeah.
It's been here. Now COVID is here too. Now COVID is here to stay, but COVID is more so here to stay.
Okay, you're around.
or the zombie apocalypse. I can't get too free talking about that. And I've been noticing a lot of, because I was watching a few, people out there, and I noticed that when I typed in the word COVID, I noticed that a few channels now are speaking on this situation and this topic, and I've definitely been risking it for a while now, talking about this, and this is not even what the platform was built on, but because it is part of a mystery that may be a conspiracy, sometimes needed to be solved. We may talk about it because it's always in the news, because his boy, Joe Biden, is for this motherfucking shit. Say it ain't so, Joe Biden. Anyhow, here's the lighter right here. Looking, I like that. Look. Because, man, I'm the one on here. You go. I always seem to have the one. Here you go. But anyhow, you know what I mean? With the flu, Five, who you going with? You going with the flu or you going with COVID? Who will win in the ring?
Shit, I don't know.
You don't know who gonna win over the beds? Who you think gonna push who out the beds?
I think COVID gonna take it.
Huh?
COVID gonna win because
COVID got the hype, huh? He said,
if
ding
you go
ding.
on Instagram right now and you put COVID.
They gonna put that shit
put
underneath.
The whole ring around your
Facts.
shit and all type of shit.
That's facts.
They got COVID floors and shit at the hospital.
That's why you got to say zombie apocalypse, bro. You got to get around it. But at this time, you know what I mean? Was definitely about to get even harder once Amy Klobuchar, I said that right?
Yeah.
Klobuchar.
And that's what I'm saying. What's the name was never mandated. The flu shot, they really mandated.
Yeah, well, because it's bigger than just the illness or the disease, the virus, whatever you want to call it. It's bigger than that. It's more so a control. The ultimate.
So when are we gonna see them taking the shots?
Good question. But they have showed you on camera them taking a shot. You just don't know what they're taking.
I got a video of them. Somebody taking a fake shot. They didn't even actually take the shot. They did like some little weird stuff and played.
What's up?
It was on Instagram.
What celebrity?
No, it wasn't a celebrity.
He's talking about like a politician or some type. You talking about Dr. Fauci?
I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? Well, I won't deny that even Obama and all of them, they took shots. I wouldn't say that they never took a shot, but what I will say is that they're not taking what you're taking, and because of its 3 shots.
It's stronger.
I don't know. I don't even when they do it on camera. When they do it on camera, they're taking saline, salt water.
You see that concoction they gave Donald Trump? That shit bounced his ass right back. Yeah, nigga. A1.
Yeah, I mean.
He went to Walter Reed Hospital, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, well, wherever there's a look, if it's
that nigga went to Walter Reed immediately.
No, so what that means is, look, if it's bioengineered, that means then there's a bio cure, to where they have the cure and they have the antidote, they have the motherfucking disease, and because they have the virus out, they can give and they can heal. But also because I don't want to give it away too much, but maybe it's a frequency going on that's going on in the system that's being turned up. Anyhow, flu. You said the hype of COVID wins. Yeah. You said COVID. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with COVID on this one too, man. The hype is the hype. The hype is too much. COVID ain't. Flu ain't gonna hang with COVID.
I'm glad. I'm glad for the first motherfucking time, nigga. We got a live studio audience.
Well, we always have a studio audience over in the mystery, but
I said, man.
Are you talking about just?
I'm dead, nigga. See what I be putting up with.
Got you.
This nigga and his bullshit.
He said, well, nigga, why the fuck was we
Well,
arguing?
man.
This
he
nigga.
Said, we could have got to an argument.
Nah, this.
I always tell him go back and watch the tape, nigga.
Now look, it's a fact. COVID definitely wins this one. You know what I mean? Hands down. Zombie apocalypse is the phase. It's the way of the world.
It's just the fact he had the flu, so.
Well, yeah, I did. I caught the flu. Yeah, it came back. This shit is real.
Because it's
real on the battlefield. Nigga, the flu had me fucked up, dog. I was like, oh, I couldn't breathe. Hey man, I had the flu, nigga. Yeah, I thought it disappeared. You know what I mean? I said they didn't.
You
know what I mean?
Be happy to have that.
Well, I wasn't happy to have anything. You know what I mean? Because anything can take you out. See, everybody don't make it through the flu. Just because I made it through, and because we're joking and we're laughing now, doesn't mean the next nigga that catch the flu ain't gonna have something that's gonna take him up out of here.
I still think a nigga everyday life is more dangerous
than all of this shit, huh? That part. See? Yeah, and so those. I said no. I said that. I said what he said. Yes, I said what he said.
Before COVID, to contact people.
You take chances with your life. We roll the dice with our
lives. I said what he said.
We roll the dice with our lives every day.
I said it.
Nigga.
Nakia said that they're actually tied. Yeah, she said that they're actually tied. Mm-hmm. You think they tied? That's what's up. Well, I mean,
at the other year.
You talking about 2 years?
2 years. Yeah, it's only been around 2 years.
Bruh, don't not have me do that because I just told you COVID cannot compare to the flu on deaths.
What do you mean? You just chose
I'm giving COVID the win because it's the way of the world. It is the new world order. It is the actual pathway.
The reason why you chose that.
No, that is the reason why. That's what I choose it. I'm telling you why I chose it. I'm choosing COVID because it wins because it's really the zombie apocalypse. That is the way.
Knocking niggas down on a mask.
No, it got everybody that I thought wouldn't take shit to just really take shots. I mean, and really succumb to.
People are taking shots and afterwards not even liking the shot after. Like they talking about, I ain't gonna lie, the second shot was whooping their ass. Yeah. Because I was on Twitter, I was getting blocked by some of the Caucasian.
But yeah, you can't say.
Because I was talking shit like, see, that's what y'all get. Y'all took the shot. Now y'all talking about y'all feeling dizzy.
Some people will walk to the cliff and put their leg over and then jump and then try to turn around after they realize they're falling and hold on and just fuck their fingernails up because they're going all the way down to the ground.
Nigga, just don't throw it out there. People are taking the shots for different reasons.
I just seen a little kid get a shot in the pediatrician's office in the lobby, like in the waiting lobby. And I was just like looking like, that's crazy.
Listen, I ain't here to say don't take a shot. I ain't here to.
I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to don't release nothing by me. That should be a law. What if I don't want, like, come on.
All right, well, let's not get kicked off the air because they definitely will snatch us off. We're getting too deep in this, but we definitely gonna come back into this because we're not saying that it don't exist. We know it exists. We're not saying don't take a vaccination. I'm not saying do take a vaccination. We're just talking shit in G's motherfucking news. Whoa. And while we're in G's news, why don't we go ahead and do it the proper way?
G's news.
And this is G's news.
What up? You sleep on the air.
Anyhow, with that being said, 5, check this story out. A fiend gets 10 years for stabbing a woman in the ass at a grocery store last year. Reports say in the ass.
With
a syringe.
Did you know of it?
With a syringe.
Okay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Was he trying to sneak up on his wife? You know what I'm saying?
What do you think was in the syringe?
A little spontaneous woo-woo?
What do you think was in the syringe?
Oh, man, don't tell me. Yeah, what's some AIDS or something? There's supposed to be some COVID. Yeah, I mean.
That Easy E or something?
Yeah, that Easy E, that little weed.
What's that?
Yeah, nigga, that's just like since 2010.
Yeah. The flu been killing it.
Yeah,
I read that too.
2010.
But that's, I mean.
Of course.
But then.
He said a year. He said a
year.
Yeah, I'm only.
2. It's been only around 2 years. We said compare 2 years. You can't compare the longevity of deaths. Of course. We talk about the number of deaths in a short period of time.
But see, but you can't. But then once you do the numbers on the zombie apocalypse, the numbers may not be actually factual. They may be fluctuate a little bit because there's incentives.
I mean, that may be the same thing. That goes both ways. So, but we still take that with a grain of salt. You can't compare COVID deaths in 2010. COVID-19 or the Delta fucking variant.
No. Well, the Delta we're gonna talk about a little later.
You know
That's something else.
Delta,
Alpha, Charlie,
Bravo. 2010 because hello, it's not rocket science, people.
All right.
Don't make this shit harder than it have to be.
Well, hold on. Well, no. Keep that up. Because please keep on. Because we're gonna definitely talk about that.
You can keep up. Just don't make it harder.
No. Because she definitely right. Like I said, I'm with her on. I mean,
how's she definitely right when we
well, it's not even about being right because the flu has definitely been around for numerous years. We already know that. But all I'm asking for is just a year-to-year battle. On how many people died from the zombie apocalypse? How many people died from the flu?
Yeah,
that's it.
That's all. We saw that one year.
No, I'm not. Okay, I got that. I read that. Okay. So listen. Okay, so let's get to this because this is the story at hand. He's probably like, nigga, talk about me. Talk about me. Well, we're gonna talk about you. I'm asking you guys, what do y'all think that was inside that syringe?
Man, it can be anything, bro. Whatever it is.
I mean, give me a fantasy thought. Nah, the nigga. So imagine somebody coming up behind you and jabbing you with a syringe. What do you think he jabbed her with? Give me a thought, a random thought.
It wasn't something good.
Okay, somebody calling in. Let's take this call. Let's see what we can see if they have an answer. Caller from area code 602. You are on the air. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller. Yo, what it do? Yeah, I hear you. That sound like true. What it do, my G?
What's happening with y'all?
Already, fam. You know what it is. We on this topic of
what's up with it, dog?
of the fiend. I mean, but you can definitely chime in if you had the answer to that other question. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is that you can pinpoint flu-related deaths on its own, but you can't pinpoint the vid deaths on its own. No one is dying from vid by itself. Most people have unrelated issues that so if you really want to be honest with you, no one has honestly died of the vid by itself. Proven facts.
Okay, so then that's saying then right there, it's almost a body knockout blow when you say that flu has by far wins, because when you get hit with the flu and you die, it's the flu. Nothing else, nothing needs to be but the flu. It's going to do you what it's going to do. The zombie apocalypse is going to attack your respiratory system and whatever else illness you have attached to it. It's going to be almost the determining deciphering factor of what's coming. But then I got something else coming on later on to where it may even be something else, because this always, and not always, I would just say it is something bigger part of the plan. And because we're kind of straying away from the topic right here, let me ask you this, True, what do you think about this story right here? What do you think that this, did you hear what I was talking about on this story?
Yeah, with the dude and stabbing the chick in the butt.
Yeah, with a syringe. What do you think? What do you think was in that syringe?
Shit, it was probably some semen or something.
Hey, look. Hey, nah, ding, 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 ding. That is exactly what this motherfucker jabbed her in the ass with. A fucking syringe filled with semen. The 53-year-old fiend who jabbed a woman in her rear end with a semen-filled syringe has been sentenced to a decade in state prison following his guilty plea to assault charges. This was in Maryland Circuit Court. The judge sentenced Thomas Steeman, that's his name, so if y'all want to look him up, that's Thomas Stedman, or Steeman Seaman. That's crazy. That is crazy. Steeman Seaman. In connection with his attack with his attack on Katie Peters inside Christopher's Fine Foods.
Not on him and shit.
Y'all, he going this
he ain't get no sex charge for that though?
Hey, yeah, I read it again, but this was happening. It's how Peter inside Christopher, he jabbed her in the ass inside of Christopher's Fine Foods Market in Churchton, that's some Baltimore shit. You know what I mean? Some B-more. It was said that Peters asked the dope fiend, did it burn? And did it burn? Like, did it burn with, or no, the person that was assaulted, what's her name again? Katie, Miss Katie, she said, did you burn me with a cigarette? And because that's what it felt like when you getting jabbed in the ass with a syringe, I guess. She said, did you burn me with a cigarette? And he said, yeah. He said did it feel like a bee sting? That's how cocky and crazy this motherfucker was. So yeah, anyhow, he got sentenced to 10 years. Yeah, so he got sentenced to 10 years. Do you think 10 years is worth being jabbed in the ass with a semen-filled syringe?
Yeah, man, he should have got longer than that.
Man, he could have had AIDS or shit.
I mean, True, what do you think about that story, dog?
That's more charges than hell, yeah. That's some sex charges or something.
You know, that's some weird shit
Nigga
going on,
that
man.
been talking about he did sexually assaulted her. I know regular
assault. I mean, the bodily fluids
and assaulted her.
You know,
he
could have had herpes or
that's a fact. Anything, dog. He could have had anything out there.
Plus, it's just nasty. Let's just be honest.
That's crazy, bro. Who thinks of some shit like that? You know what I mean? This nigga sicko just in his mind, just on some wild shit. But look, True. Let me go ahead and ask you, man. You ready, my G?
What's happening?
And it's time for Call It Like It Is. Are you ready to play?
That's what it is, my G. It's on you. You ready to play Call It Like It Is?
Yeah, I guess I feel what's happening.
All right, my G. That's what it do. On nigga True from the True and G Show. That's what it is. All right, let's get it. If you could own one of the necessities of life, which one would it be?
You should have been did that.
Water, gas, electricity, air, or the internet? I'm going to ask it again with clarity. If you could own one of these necessities of life, which one would it be? Water, gas, electricity, air, or the internet?
Air. Now why?
We supposed to already own the water.
Air. That's what they know.
One second. Hold on. One second. Go ahead, True.
It'll probably be air.
Air. See, are you going by what he said, or is that just your answer? Because he said air too.
Air and water are two necessities you can't live without.
Gotcha.
You can find a way to
make it happen.
You know,
you're right.
That's what it is.
That's a fact.
With air and water are necessities your body.
Hold on 1 second. I want you to come to the mic and say that. But 1 second. Put the headphones on so you can hear. So all right. Say that last part again, True.
Yeah, that air and water is just part of what's needed. Your body can't live without those two.
Nah, but they
Okay. Now say what you said about air, because he said air too. Come to the mic, Nate.
Air, control air, just like everybody else. That's why you gotta wear masks.
No, that's a fact. Air. You agree, Five? Air.
They trying to control the air we breathe. They trying to control everything down to your baby gotta have a mask on. 2-year-old.
That's a fact. See, niggas is on it too. Niggas said air. No, good choice. No, that's a good choice.
They don't, because the mask is controlling your air.
Well, it does, because you're not meant to breathe back in your carbon dioxide. You're meant to breathe in oxygen. So you meant to breathe out carbon dioxide. No, it does. So no, it really does. When you have your mask on and you're actually moving and you're lacking your oxygen, your body, based on your mass and weight, you definitely have to have a certain type of oxygen coming in and out your body. It's fucking your rhythms off. It's just fucking your rhythms off. Yeah, facts. So if you haven't exactly, see, you're going ahead of schedule. I was gonna get into that later, but yes, you're talking about some real shit. See, if you're putting on the mask, bro, you're affecting your breathing. The zombie apocalypse is designed, or it's out there to attach itself to your respiratory system. So why would you conflict your breathing when this same thing will affect you in your breathing, which will lower your force fields that allow this frequency to be attach itself to you?
But it's not that much unlikely. I mean, not that.
See, I think I'm gonna take this somewhere by the end of this show to where y'all not gonna really wanna.
I think we supposed to be wearing like some whole hazmat suits, like proper PPEs. If you go talk to a doctor and give them one of those masks, they know that is not a proper PPE at all. You can't do surgery.
Well, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this one from Lord Akim. Shout out to Lord Akim, the Lit Box. If you out there, you know what I mean. He definitely, you know what I mean, was dropping some jewels. You know what I mean? But I definitely will say this from him. What I'll agree with 100%. You have on a COVID mask, right? You put a COVID mask on, right? Now a nigga fart next to you. Can you still smell it?
I don't wear my mask.
No, I'm asking you though. If you put on,
you can though.
So then what the fuck is COVID going to stop then if you can still smell the fart?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. That nigga said that shit. I said okay, I'm fucking with my nigga.
You type in your numbers for your PIN code on your debit card. That's more germs than me just being out. Like I feel like that's more germs than me being around you. Something that you touching that he didn't touch. He didn't touch.
No, that's a fact. So let me ask you this, True.
I mean,
Go.
What's trying to get to is that, you know, they tell you on different airborne diseases, you know, the particles are so small that the mass doesn't necessarily stop it from.
What is it going to do?
You know, so when you look at it, what's different from the vid is if science has told us that there's particles that are small enough to bypass any type of face cover.
These niggas over here on some pork grinds. So to all my negroids, caucasoids, mongoloids, and oids all in between, you know what I mean? Y'all, do y'all fuck with the pork grinds? I mean, you know what I mean? Also call that in. Y'all niggas eat those pork grinds because these niggas over here eating pig skin. That's crazy. Who the fuck eat pig skin? Anyhow, all right, True. Anyhow, we ain't call like it is. You know, we got the mystery bunch over here going wild. Niggas is lit. This nigga over here eating pork grinds. But let me ask you this, True. Who you pulling up with riding shotgun in the hood right there with you? Out of these people though, you can't give a name. You can only out of these ones. Only these ones. Rondo, Big Draco, 6ix9ine, Lil Nas X, or R. Kelly. Which one are you riding with? No. You're not getting out of this, my G. You ain't getting out of this, Jai. You ain't getting out of this, my G. Nah. You can't get out of this.
And I already know what the problem.
Hear me out though.
Hear
me out though. The problem is when you live by a certain code, none of them niggas would even be in my car.
Okay, but that ain't the question, nigga. We asking you.
That's gotta be the question.
Nah, but somehow, nigga, you know, but
niggas,
all right, let me ask you this, because you know they got a lot of money.
No such thing as the lesser of two evils.
Oh, nah, you're right. So let me ask you this. Because I have to as a journalist and the host. Let me ask you this. Dude, if they had a lot of money, can they buy their way in?
Nah, because you can't pay for where I'm at, bro. Either you respect it or you not. And a lot of niggas is compromised with respect, but you know, money ain't gonna serve, you know, purpose where the world is headed. You know what I mean? So
okay. So what about if they were just real cool people and just, you know what I mean, like just showed you a lot of love and just was like really like showing you they was your buddy. You cool?
Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm not really a new friend type person. I'm trying to hold on to the friends that I got, to be honest with you.
All right, well let me ask you this last one then. On that one. What about the music? If they make bomb music that you just are you beyond bumping and nodding your head to their songs?
Bro, I done went back to listening to Miles Davis and just say what I know was going to wrap it up.
That nigga said, fuck it. Is it big?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I done went back to something that's without
I was banging some Tina Marie the other day. I feel you.
In all honesty, it's like, I think if you fortunate enough to get to a certain point in life, and it's not so much about an age, it's a maturity factor. You know, you start looking back and you see that you got kids and things like that. Life change and perception change.
Facts.
You start realizing that nigga genocide, nigga, it ain't the police that's our issue. Nigga,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nigga, I grab my burner.
Yeah.
So for the kid that look like me, that I know he got a burner
Crazy,
on.
and it's a crazy identity to have to identify with that lifestyle, but that's just how it is, bro.
What?
Yeah. So
let me say,
I just think, kids are now wishing that they were in a worse predicament, and it's been happening for years, but you know what I mean? I for instance, I walked into Circle K a few days ago, white kid working Circle K, got to be 22, 23, listening to some drill music. And he just saw Juice like, yo, I wish I was out there in Chicago so I could kill some shit. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? It's crazy that nigga your ambition is to be part of this drill scene. You know what I mean? This is what you want to do with your life.
Yeah,
if this is our future leaders, then nigga, we got way more problems.
But they are, because they're the ones that's going to grow up, and they're the ones that's going to become the people who are going to be whatever they're going to be, whether they're going to be the president, the doctor, the lawyer, the attorney, the fucking mason, the bricklayer.
Earlier that hit everything on the nail. A lot of these kids ain't getting a chance to grow up because they selling themselves out for a quick dollar. You know what I mean? If you don't understand that your car depreciates, you know what I mean, and you go out and you buy, or let me even put it this way, if you one of those people that you get $1 million and you go out and you buy you a $400,000 car before you buy you some property or a house, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's where this world is right now. The world is, I'd rather floss than make my money grow. You know what I mean? I'd rather have other people think I'm rich than actually be rich.
No, that's
I'd
a
rather
fact.
have the facade of a killer.
But listen, hold on, hold that thought. True. Let me ask you. I don't know how long you've been watching, but let me ask you this. I was talking about the Matrix, yo, because the Matrix 4 is coming out, right?
Right.
So everything you just said, does that not relate to the reality that we live in, that we live online, and then our reality of being offline is just, I want to get the steak. I want the steak. I want to survive in the Matrix. I can't be without it, because you don't realize that you've been groomed, and now, because the babies are more than what we are, because we're fading and dying out. So the dying breed is out of here, and the new is the world order, which is the new breed, which is born into the world of what we looked at as movies: Demolition Man, Terminators, Book of Eli's, just the Matrix, because the Matrix is what set this all off. If you want to be real, the whole conscious thought to put people in a perspective that what's coming, because it wasn't here like it is now. It just didn't exist like that. It was just a thought, and most people couldn't grasp the concept because it was like truly ahead of its time, of showing that one day the computers would take over. AI would be like almost self-sufficient, to where you would need it to survive. Not that it would need you, but you would need it, because everything that the system is plugged into the Matrix, and we have to plug into the Matrix to survive.
Concept to the masses in order for the masses to accept it.
You're right. So look,
it didn't happen.
No,
it didn't happen or become that way because it was that way.
No, well, you're right, but
because they were able to tap into some form of influence.
Well, what they did was Tom Berners-Lee, Tom Berners-Lee, the inventor of the internet, you know what I mean, who created the World Wide Web, you know what I mean. He put it out there and didn't seize it, didn't make it to where he's making money. Well, he made some money. He's looking up, but he's not, as you would think, the nigga that created the internet is just popping off. But he's a person, Tom Berners-Lee, who designed it. He also worked for CERN. So hold on.
His partner was vice president.
That's that nigga Bill. I mean, that nigga Al Gore was a underflunky. He was the nigga that was just watching. This nigga Tom Berners-Lee was actually connected to CERN. You know what I mean? He was actually working in the fields of CERN and splitting atoms and smashing shit.
His name and his face was
it's
attached to
You
it.
make something.
no, but he made the internet.
Just
So
because you make something, don't mean that you own it.
no, he could have owned it. What he did was he allowed it to just. No, he could own it. He just didn't.
He didn't fund it.
Well,
the people.
You know, you're right on. Yeah, I would say you correct.
The people that control.
No, you're correct. Correct.
His product.
Correct.
What?
No, you're correct.
Yeah,
You're 100% correct.
Control his product is the people that funded it. So his name, he gets all of the recognition of being the mind behind.
Well, he don't even get any recognition because niggas don't even know his name. If a person wouldn't say Tom Berners-Lee,
if we're able to find it.
Well, Al Gore didn't. He's not the creator. He's just the.
No, but what I'm saying is that if we're able to find the nigga that actually created the World Wide Web, and we've had this conversation before.
Most definitely.
What I'm saying is that his acknowledgement, his mind, is being allowed to be credited. But as far as him reaping the benefit of a product that he didn't fund out of his pocket, you know what I mean? For instance, why do you think it's so hard to get rid of a Harvey Weinstein, even in the midst of a movie?
Because he's embedded into everybody's career and lifestyle.
Correct.
To where
so if you pull down everything that he has his name
then
on,
you have to take away
half
everything.
of Hollywood goes away.
That's a
You
fact.
know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I mean, look at it. His name is embedded in movies that are way before we were born.
Yeah.
Early 70s, late 60s, and you got to really ask yourself, how old is this nigga? Because he's in black exploitation movies. He's got credits in everything.
Well, let me
from every genre of music. Movie.
Well, let me say this
Not
to
only
you.
movies but music.
No, you're right. But let me before because I can't let you get away with this, bro. You gotta tell me, dog, who you riding with, nigga?
I'm not riding.
Quando Rondo, Big Draco, 6ix9ine, Lil Nas X, or R. Kelly, bro. One of these niggas gotta be sitting in your passenger seat, my G. I can't let you get away with that. It ain't nothing wrong with one of.
I'm on a motherfucking bike, bro. Debo style.
That nigga said. So a nigga can't sit behind you in the seat?
Nah, hell
no.
A nigga can't sit behind you in the seat? Nigga can't sit behind you in the seat?
Again, part of maturity, part of people start understanding that. What we did as
he was, but he just added that. He just asked that.
Hold on. Can I was about to say, can a nigga ride on your handlebars?
Yeah.
What about on your pegs? My nigga said nah, but what about on your pegs on the back? Can he ride on the pegs on the back?
Hell no, my beach cruiser ain't got no pegs.
Now watch this, y'all. I want. Now hold on, watch this though, cause I'm gonna show all you niggas is front. And here you go. I'm gonna show. I want the audience to listen to this, cause I'm about to show these niggas, all these niggas is front. Watch this. Y'all niggas know when y'all had bikes, bruh. Tell me y'all ain't never had a nigga sit right there in the middle of the bars, but his legs folded over to where you're pedaling.
Hell no.
No, nigga, you have, bruh. Yeah. Come on, man. You telling me you never had a nigga sitting in the middle of the bars, not on the handlebars, not on no damn pegs, but right there, cause you're.
My little brother.
At 40-something years old, are you still...
Nigga, I ain't talking about 40. I ain't talking about 40.
Okay, so I'm saying that this day and age, there's nobody riding on...
Well, no, kids probably still ride. I'm asking you, have you...
asking that beach cruiser question, nigga, for this day and age.
I have had somebody ride. My brother has rode on the handlebars.
He was.
If you have R. Kelly riding a car, what you doing?
So let me ask you.
The bitches would be on it.
So let me ask my G over here. If you was in the hood, if you would pull up your hood, you had to ride with one of these motherfuckers. A vehicle. You pulling up in your ride, you bumping but you bumping the nigga that you riding with though. You're not just bumping some other shit. You bumping the nigga that you riding. So I'm gonna ask you this. So you pull up in your hood with the nigga out of this choice, Quando Rondo, Big Draco, 6ix9ine, Lil Nas X, or R. Kelly. I mean,
Quando Rondo.
Oh, you said Quando Rondo? Okay, so Quando Rondo. Okay. So what's wrong? What's wrong with Big Draco though? Why y'all niggas be hating on Draco? Big Draco though.
I ain't. You know what? My it ain't my position to judge anybody. I just think that everybody in different positions in their life, different places. And some people, you know.
So R. Kelly couldn't sit in your passenger seat, my nigga, and you know he got all the cuts.
R. Kelly can't. I got daughters. R. Kelly can't.
That nigga said R. Kelly getting the boot, huh? So 6'9". Okay, so 6'9".
And I still bump R. Kelly, but I can't let R. Kelly.
He can't sit in your passenger. Okay, so what about 6'9"? 6'9" can't sit right there, or maybe in the seat that's in the middle. You know how some cars have that little middle seat. He can't sit right there. Even.
And I ain't got nothing personally against none of these niggas.
You gonna get that nigga a ride? He gonna have you pulled over.
Put that nigga in the trunk.
I ain't fucking with. Nah, he is the police.
Okay, let me ask you guys a serious question right now about this guy. We ain't gonna never touch him. Well, I don't know. You never know. We might touch him again if he make news. Definitely. But let me ask you this. We know he told already. We know he told. Let's throw that out the way. We know he told. I ain't saying forget that he told, nigga, but we know he told. Do you guys think that if something ever happened again, would he ever tell again, or do he learn his lesson? I'm asking y'all serious questions. I'm asking y'all serious questions. Or do you think he learned his lesson?
Come on, man.
And he'll keep it solid and take whatever happens to him.
What else are they gonna tell him? You gonna call him a snitch again? He don't give a nigga that snitched and don't give a fuck at that.
Tell every week.
Nigga that snitched and don't get. He just snitched all on the nigga when he just did that Whack 100 thing. He was snitching to some more. That's why they all Jim Jones and all them niggas is in court right now publicly on these podcasts.
Well, that's because you know they say a lot of things on that everything. But I mean it's meant for that. And if you go in there, you should know. You know what I mean? Speak your speech. Just don't.
But you title telling still. You don't gotta speak on that.
Yeah, I mean that's to each their own.
He got going on unless you got his paperwork right there.
Hold on. Put the headsets on so you can hear.
He told on.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
That nigga told on niggas. That nigga told on niggas didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
When your songs give out all the information, details to the T about the dirt that you did, and you publicly taking that credit for being the biggest gangster in your area, and you're talking about how you stab niggas in jail and how you moving weight. Bro, come on, my dude. Who's telling on who? I mean, listen. A lot of these niggas can't sit passenger because they tell on themselves. They can't hold water. You know what I mean? So if you gonna tell on yourself, what you gonna do with me when shit really get hectic? You feel what I'm saying?
That part.
No. These niggas is and they can say, well, rap has been self-incriminative for the beginning of time. It hasn't, bro. It hasn't. You know what I mean?
It hasn't.
Rap right now, a lot of these cats is being convicted over what they talking about, bro. You know what I mean? And,
I can dig it.
And it's clear. You feel me? And it's self-genocide, bro. This shit's so crazy, my nigga. It ain't even no laws to this. It ain't even no rules. And I ain't saying it ever been no rules in the streets, but at least niggas have some pride that, you know, okay, it's kids outside. We might not get down on these niggas today. Bro, niggas ain't got no morals, no rules. It's money over everything.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Let me ask you this now. We about to get rid of a military branch, bro. We about to. Much love to all my veterans out there. So if you ever served in any one of these branches, much love and respect to you. But because my pops was a veteran, and I be hearing stories about how each branch was, and who did what, and what did what, nigga, and who was the man and who wasn't, and just how it really went. I never went it. Was you a veteran? No. Was you a veteran?
Not a vet.
Yeah, but you.
I donned the uniform.
Okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? We all, like I said, much love to those that's, you know what I mean? We over here on this country, so we definitely down with America. So, nigga, much love to y'all. But
yeah, I'm a
true.
Veteran, nigga. I
True.
I fought the Southern California 92 gangbanging wars that happened.
I heard the fuck out of that.
You know.
But but let's you know look. But no, but look, most definitely but let's keep it You know what I mean? Call it like it is. What military branch? Because we about to get rid of these one of these motherfuckers got to go. It's never coming back. So your choice. Don't hit me up. He said it, not me. I'm just asking a question. So we get rid of one of these: the Army, the Navy, the Marines, or the Air Force. Now, before you give your answer, I want you to just think about which each one holds inside of each one, because each one has a subdivision. So, one of these, I'll let you decide on which one has the fucking Green Beret. Think about that one. I don't say nothing. This is his call. Hold on. Hold on. Another one have the Navy SEALs. You know what I mean? Another one has NSA.
Right.
Another one has Strategic Air Command. So I want you to just think which ones would you get rid of that has to go, and also base it. I want you to also base it on the uniform too. You know what I mean? If you don't like a uniform too, you can throw that nigga out the window too.
You ready, right? We said a branch of the military, right?
Mm-hmm.
This shit is easy. National Guard gotta go.
Oh shit!
The motherfuckers gotta go.
Good one.
They gotta go.
You know what? That was the mystery ghost. I didn't even give that answer. That's fucking whatever.
National Guard's gotta go.
I agree. You agree? But wait, well, hold on. You know what? I take that back. I can't agree with you on that. You want to know why I can't agree with you on that one?
Why is that?
Because when emergency or a natural disaster or something happens, you want to know who's out there? National Guard. Them niggas is the ones doing the sandbagging, nigga. All the ones niggas doing all that shit, dog. So really, without those niggas, go ahead.
Let me be honest with you, because we both you was in the Corps.
Yeah, I definitely was in the Corps. I just don't be liking to talk about that shit because that shit is crazy.
Them motherfuckers really ain't needed out there, bro. That shit is a threat to maintain order.
Well, it's taking the bad niggas and trying to give them a some type of order and structure in some type of boot camp.
I ain't got no problem with nobody that served in the military, so let me throw that out there first and foremost.
Nah, me neither, nigga. Y'all niggas did your thing.
Those other four branches
is needed.
Even the Coast Guard play more of an important role than the National Guard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The National Guard is more tied up in bureaucracy. You know what I mean? Red tape. They're tied. They're connected with Homeland Security, things like that. You know what I mean? And in all honesty, it's like y'all more of a political field or a political portion of the military than somebody that's actually out there, getting their hands dirty. So the National Guard would have to go.
I could dig it. I could dig it. That's what's up. So the National Guard out of here. So now let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite podcast?
Do I have a favorite podcast?
Yes, sir.
Is that a trick question?
I mean, that's just I'm just asking the question. You know what I mean? Speak yet? No. I mean, yeah, that's all you gotta ask, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm just asking you, nigga. You know what I mean?
I got a motherfucking favorite podcast.
That's all you had to say, nigga.
Actually, I do. I do, dog. It's Nah, I don't have a
No. If you don't get niggas, I might want to watch what the fuck. What's your favorite podcast, my nigga? You know what I mean?
He's not gonna let you.
I don't have no favorite podcast, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I could dig it. Nah, that's my nigga.
I fuck with some podcasts though, but I don't have a favorite one though.
Nah, as you know what I mean? That's what's up. Hey, this is your caller like it is, my nigga. Anyhow, this is True from the True and G show, you know what I mean? This nigga's a hard hit motherfucker, so you know what I mean? He's true, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Love him. So now, True, I want you to vibe with us, you know what I mean, on this time, you know what I mean, at the last part of the show, you know what I mean, if you can, you know what I mean, and just, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? You cool with that?
Let's do it.
All right, fine. Let's go ahead and get into, you know what I mean, what, I think that it's much needed out here right now. A lot of shit has happened within the week. What do you think about what's going on with Joe Biden? Yo boy.
Not my boy.
Quarterback Joe. No, that's Five's boy. Quarterback Joe. You know what I mean? You think he's doing a good job with his quarterbacking of leading the nation?
Compared to
no, but I wouldn't. I didn't vote for him in the first place. You know, honestly, I think everybody that chose him, you know, I guess they would be happy. You know, most of the people that chose him, you know, are running that course of you know, jumping off the cliff blindly. But then it's the same thing with the Republicans. There's no difference between them, bro. Their job is to distract, while the other hand is doing something that's gonna fuck us all over. So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You
so
know,
now
niggas better start really thinking about
that's you think that's opinion
about their liberties, because Joe Biden, and I ain't gonna sit there and say he implementing any type of market of the beast. I've been putting that in y'all comments, but I will say that creating a one world government ushers us towards some type of implementation.
But they always
of
been.
A mark of the beast.
But haven't they always been doing that though? Hasn't it always
He
been?
has been.
No, not just him. Before him though. It's not something that he started. Well, it's just his. Yeah, because Joe Biden, I can almost. Go ahead. Say what you just said.
He's blatant on it, bro. That nigga blatant on it. Listen, this is the.
He's up for it. He just like nigga out loud.
Everybody had a problem the past 4 years with how the media misconstrued, or how the media, right wing media, twist Trump's word to favor Trump.
Mm-hmm.
That was everything that you heard on CNN, how Trump lied about this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a 50 Cent Ja Rule situation, where 50 Cent come out making fun of Ja Rule for singing, but then this nigga starts fucking singing.
Nah, that's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
It's the same thing, bro, because the same shit that Biden said that Trump was doing, nigga CNN is doing for Biden, my nigga. Anytime a motherfucker that listen, when we knock down one qualified motherfucker that has the same education, same criteria as another motherfucker, just because we agree with another motherfucker, there's an issue, bro. There's propaganda.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because if both of these motherfuckers have the same criteria and they got the same education from the same place, you know what I mean? One of these niggas is lying to us.
Facts. So now let me go back into Fives, boy. Well, he's expected to sign that executive order, as he probably already did.
You asking me what type of job he doing compared to the last president, yo boy?
I mean, no, my boy, but I rock with him. I don't.
I'll take it from you.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. I mean, you could. I mean,
I'd rather live in a capitalist society.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
And the reason being is because socialists, the very fabric that they say our country was built on, it kind of takes that away from it. It becomes a hypocrisy. You know what I mean? You can't say that this country is based off of freedom, which we know it's not once you dig below the surface. But from the outside looking in, you can't say that there's people that died for our liberties and our freedoms, but then you take away the very freedom of choosing what you do or what you ingest into your body. Mm-hmm. What happened to the HIPAA law? That's what kills me is like HIPAA was a big ass fucking law just a couple of years ago, to where nigga you couldn't tell nobody shit about your personal medical records without being sued. Now everybody and their mama want to know your personal medical information because it's a public crisis. Bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. This shit is some underhanded, dirty ass shit, bro. To where niggas think that he's helping, but when you start realizing that a son or a cousin or a girlfriend or somebody else that you love that are close to you is vaccinated or unvaccinated, and you niggas is gonna be on the separate sides of class, let's see what the impression happens then. You know what I mean? When you start seeing that niggas that don't have the vaccine can't get a job, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, check this out. Well, what do you think about him already requiring all federal workers to receive the COVID vaccination without the option of regular COVID testing? To opt out, everybody is mandated. So that means even the feds can get it too. So that means, but not just them. Do you know that Microsoft is ordering all their employees to nigga and anybody coming into their fucking facilities have to be vaccinated?
Yeah.
The shit is getting.
But you gotta start with government workers before you start with government benefits, because once all the government workers are vaccinated and they're under this blanket, now you can turn around and say, well, we're not going to give you your EBT benefits unless you're vaccinated.
Facts. That's coming. That's coming.
Your SSI, your disability, all of these things are contingent upon you being vaccinated. My question is that why are you so much in a rush to have everyone vaccinated? That's my question. Because if we're saying that, because before, a year ago, they were saying that either it's going to be herd immunity or natural immunity that's going to happen. Either everyone is going to get vaccinated and it's going to be done with, or everyone is going to get it and it's going to weed out the strong versus the weak, right? Just a year later, if you look at the numbers right now, bro, the people that are getting it more so than anything are the people that's had the vaccination. So now you telling me that the vaccination itself doesn't stop the spreading, you know what I mean? It doesn't stop you from being a carrier, but it stops or minimizes the spreading of it. Come on, my nigga, or the symptoms of it. Come on, my nigga. The information is not valid enough for you to put something, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna sit here and tell you no homo, because I'm to that age where I stand on what I stand on.
I'm with you with that, nigga. I say whatever the fuck I want to say. It has nothing to do with gay, nigga, none of that shit, nigga.
Likewise.
Yeah, I don't say no homo, no, I don't have to say that.
Yeah,
you know
I'm just saying that it's like, nigga, you got shit right now that has 100% death rate, right? You got certain type of cancers that might be rare, but there's enough people that are dying from it to where we don't have a vaccine for cancer, but we've already rushed a vaccine for a situation that's less than 2 years old, from what y'all tell us. Come on, my nigga.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That just doesn't even make sense to me, bro. You know, and then also, I'm supposed to trust the government that, one, nigga, we've been in some form of Jim Crow since Jim Crow. It might not be actually Jim Crow, but we've still been discriminated against. We still know about the Tuskegee Airmen. We still know about the Tuskegee experiment. We still know how they was giving niggas syphilis. You know what I mean? And I'm supposed to trust you when y'all ain't been honest with us from the jump. Y'all still ain't being honest with us.
No, that's a fact. I mean, well,
how the fuck do I sit here and trust somebody that nigga, this very laws that I still got family members incarcerated by 20, 30 years ago? You wrote this law, but now I'm supposed to believe that you got my best interests at heart? Come on, my nigga. I can dig it. I'm just not that much. I'd rather sit my ass in the house for another year or two.
Yeah, you got that option. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well.
You feel me?
Well, but they're forcing everybody into a grid to where they're forcing everybody back to work, but into work for the system underneath a COVID passport law, to where it's almost superseding federal law, to where it's COVID, then it's federal, then it's state, and then it's streets. You know what I mean?
So it's like
and religion. I forgot to throw religion in there. Religion is
snatch you off the street and say, "Do you have a vaccination card?" No, I don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now we're gonna put you in jail. Okay, so now that's the minimum. But then we start looking at the more harsher side of the spectrum. What happens when they start executing niggas on site for not having these vaccinations? Well, you're a threat to society.
That comes not with the physical office. That comes with the actual, like, androids, robots, drones that are already
with the
yes, because they have no
mind state.
No, you're right on that. No, that's the
people mentally accept that my class is better than your class.
No, you're right.
It's
that
acceptable for me to execute anything that's not part of my class.
That mind state is already here. What I'm talking about is that that is already here. What I'm saying is that the fucking shit that's going to actually implement what you're talking about is going to be these fucking androids, these fucking drones that have already facial scans, already armed weaponry, all kind of shit that can just do whatever. But they have they do it overseas. But we're not talking about overseas. We're talking about we're talking about here. Yeah, we're talking about here now.
American in this country has either an Android or an iPhone.
No. Your facts. I listen. I just told in the beginning of the show, the Matrix is coming out. But I also told you niggas, we living in the Matrix. We've been living in the Matrix.
We don't need the iRobot format of a robot when they control us with these small devices that we break ourselves for, bro. You feel me? This is where the robot control comes in at. The device that you hold so dearly. And they realize that, nigga, I don't even have to force you to use this device because you can't live without this motherfucker no more. You feel me? This is the control factor. Everything that you can think of. Now, when I can start programming your mental and your physical health signs into these devices, and then we can rid these devices to where when you walk by a scanner, nigga, everything about you pops up.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
This nigga's not
That's
vaccinated, unvaccinated. You feel me?
No, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
But we don't need an iRobot. We don't need a whole arm. That's the old sci-fi type thinking. Nowadays, bro, they're figuring out how to make a robot smaller and smaller. The size of a fucking
they have. I've seen that. And those things are when they say a fly on the wall. If I was a fly on your wall, well, they got that shit, nigga. The fly on your wall, looking at everything you doing, nigga.
Large computer machines that we have, bro, they outdated. And I think you told me this maybe 10 years ago. My nigga, the shit that we get as new technology is 30, 40 years old.
Well, it's probably even older than that, like 100 to 50 years old before we even come to know about it. So the shit that we playing with is old news, but they just don't put it out. But if they come to anything that has to be done with on a wide scale, when they pull out shit that'll make you shit on yourself just off of a sound, when they have frequencies, like I said, we're about to get into this Delta shit because I want niggas to really know what Delta's about in my terms. You know what I mean? This is G's Mystery Show, so I've been doing some homework on Delta. You know what I mean? And like I said, I may take it a little to the, I don't know, whatever angle, because it might go a little out, but I definitely saw some things when it comes to Delta and what that actually could mean when they're talking about Delta, COVID, SARS. I know it's like it's something more than meets the eyes, but it's not, because it's right there in front of us, and sometimes things are so simple it's complex. But it's complex because it's simple, so we always overlook it. And this is what it caught my eye. Okay. It caught my eye, and so I'm glad you're here. Now, let me ask you this. You know, with this mandate, Joe Biden, his boy. His boy said pretty much, nigga, it's here now. But before he said that, do you know that he was caught on record, you know what I mean, saying something else? This is your boy. So let's see what he was talking about.
No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand to be mandatory, but I would do everything in my power. Just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide. I'll do everything in my power as the President of the United States to encourage people to do the right thing, and when they do it, demonstrate that it matters. That's why I said in my inaugural speech, I'm going to ask people to commit for 100 days to wear a mask. Not because I'm asking it for any reason. This is not a political issue. It's become one. But if people do it for 100 days, in the middle of what will be still a raging crisis, and the vaccine is able to be distributed, they're going to see deaths drop off the edge. They're going to see hundreds of thousands of people not getting sick. And my hope is they'll be then inclined to say, okay, it's worth the patriotic duty to go ahead and protect other people. Thank you all so very much.
Okay. So you agree with him on that, Five?
Common sense for the situation.
What about you, True?
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you couldn't hear it, so you actually on the phone and you're on the phone lines. Okay. Well, he basically was saying that he was never going to really recommend this shit. It was just going to be whatever. He just hoped that Americans leave it up to themselves to do basically what they feel is best if they want to be patriotic. So he said he's not making them political, but he definitely did a photo op shoot and put on a mask while he was saying this. So it's...
You know, he put it on to walk away.
That's what he did?
Yeah.
To walk away? It was just to walk away into the crowd.
He had it on when he walked up to the podium.
I just told you for a photo op. It was propaganda, but at the same time, he said that he wasn't going to force.
He's been seen in a mask almost like since day one, really.
Until pharmaceuticals stepped in and say, "Nah, nigga, you gonna say this? This what your message is about."
Is it political? Yeah, that's a fact.
CEO doesn't necessarily run the business. He's the face of the business.
Yeah, you got CFOs, nigga. You got supervisors, nigga. You got managers, nigga. You got employees, nigga, that think they know everything and do it, nigga, the way they want to do it, nigga. You got outside interference. You got niggas pulling up at work on lunch. So you got a lot of indoor, outdoor shit going on inside the America.
What about the last president that said it was a fluke, that it wasn't real?
What do you mean it wasn't real, nigga?
He said that in
The pandemic isn't as real as it's being amped up to be. But it's real because it's real in the field, and we're going to talk about Delta in a little bit. Definitely, it's real.
What about the last president saying that it was a hoax, that it was made?
I mean, he called it, obviously. I mean, it's not about.
He got pre-existing conditions.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
of course
a fact.
not. Of course he
But
not.
we talking about old people trying to, and I'm not saying just only old people catch it. I'm not even saying only sick people catch it.
No, I'm not.
It's designed, but hold on.
I'm saying no. What I was comparing the two in the same position. I was comparing both presidents and the decisions that they were making.
So you're saying that
they declared to the people.
So you're saying that poison is better than that poison.
I'm saying poison.
No. Poison is poison. No, that's a fact. But what me and Five is, me and Five have some inner turmoil thing going on between his boy Joe and who he calls my boy, I guess Trump, nigga. But I'm not a Trump supporter. I just say, nigga, do what you do.
I got.
Nigga.
These dudes ain't. Listen, man. This political party shit is not for you.
It's not for nigga. You're absolutely right.
To make you wealthy.
Not at all.
It's not meant to provide.
It's nigga. It's.
They don't put any agendas that specifically help us on the ballot for shit.
Well, one thing about it is before we even, but we have to. One thing I would have to say is that we have to define who is us, and until we can. I mean, who is us? Who is us? Who is us?
This is the problem. No.
I mean, I have to be real with you, True. Who is us? Who is us?
This the problem. Niggas take so much time trying to find a label for them.
No, well then how are you going to come to how? Go ahead.
They overlook the problem that we're in. The problem is more bigger than the category you want to put yourself in.
Bro, I agree with you on that.
The reality of it is us is everyone that's melanated on this continent, you know what I mean, that's part of this dysphoria, that goes through the same shit, the part of the forgotten, the part of the unknown, the part of the intentionally oppressed. That's us. I don't give a fuck what you identify yourself. If you belong on this continent or you were born on this continent and you don't have a silver spoon in your mouth, your family does not come from wealth, then nigga, you're part of us. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's the nigga tribe then, huh?
Let's worry about the category.
So I listen to what I'm asking. I listen. I'm not disputing you. I'm just trying to soak it in, and I'll be trying to give people a picture to paint what I'll be saying all the time. Is I'm asking you,
Yeah,
but who is us though?
There's a lot of niggas that ain't
there you go. So niggas. I mean, are we not niggas? We just not steering our energy in the right.
Part of us, the ones that are not part of us, they chose money over morals. So that's why they're not part of us anymore. Because they've intentionally
chose to, and this is the problem. It's easy to paint us as loud, obnoxious, savage people. You feel what I'm saying? But if you look at the history of us, it's the exact opposite. You feel me? Now, I do see some of my people in public, and I say, well, goddamn, y'all making me look bad. Y'all making us look bad.
No, that's a fact.
But the
That's a
reality
fact.
of it is,
But are they us?
The reality of it is it's not making us as a. I mean, I say that because I know how other people look at us. You know what I mean? And sometimes we don't have to be the loudest people on the bus. But then also I look at the beauty of it, because other countries, other people celebrate our loudness, our creativity. And most of the people that have some type of creative gene, they got some fucking R. Kelly in them. They got some type of fucked up about them, bro. You don't have too many geniuses in our field where we from, and part of our us that don't have some type of imbalance with their life.
Well,
you know,
a lot of those things is what make a person their spark. You know what I mean? On their hardships, and that turns them to something else.
You can't take away R. Kelly's talent because he's got an issue.
Oh, I was talking about in general, nigga. I wasn't even thinking about R. Kelly, nigga.
But where our cancel culture comes in, at where we fuck up is that we say that, well, damn, that's a bad person, so let's cancel the talent. No, his talent is actually something that was blessed upon him. It was bestowed. He didn't ask for that. It was given. It was a gift. How he chose to live his life ain't got nothing to do with his talent.
Well, sometimes your environment determines how you're going to live your life. You know?
You're predisposed to a lot of different shit.
Yeah, you don't even get to pick your mom or your dad. You're just born. And you have to deal with whatever the fuck they're going through. So if they eating eggs and motherfucking grits, nigga, that's what you eating, eggs and grits. That's what you're eating. And
but the conquer and divide is so many levels to the conquer and divide with us, just amongst us. You know what I mean? You got the colorism, the light skinned against the dark skinned.
You do.
You got the gender.
You got the niggas that think their hair better than the other niggas' hair. You got, you know what I mean? The nigga that think he.
You got the niggas that think that they you know, so many different levels of division, bro.
Yeah, you got motherfucking girls that want to look like you're.
A nigga that'll sell his whole people out just so he can say, nigga, I got more than you. And that's what we don't like. We started this. I ain't gonna say we started it, but nigga, we were part of that same, you know what I mean? Because nigga, we all did music. We all did something in the streets. We all did something. But my thing is that, nigga, if you blessed to go from being able to look back and see what you did at 10, 15, 20, and now you're 40, you know what I mean? If you're the same person, then there's a problem.
That's a fact.
You didn't.
So that's why I always say.
Years of your life.
That's a fact. That's why I always say, is evolution fact or fiction? Because evolution seems to be fact to me. If you don't evolve, nigga, then you're gonna go extinct, motherfucker. You're gonna be insane, doing the same shit over again.
I had to tell a motherfucker that same exact thing.
How does it not?
If I move the way I did 20 years ago, now, if I think the same way I did 20 years ago, now,
that's a fact.
I didn't waste 20 years of my
life.
If I'm trying to move around and think and do everything I did at 40 something,
you want to know one thing I learned in life, and I'm gonna be real, and I'm gonna say this now. You know what I mean? And this is a real life lesson. Is that
some credit?
No, that's a fact. One thing I know I learned in life lessons is that time. You know what I mean? It's like a person thinks that they can catch up to time. You think that you can lollygag and think that you can, I'm smarter than it, nigga. I can do this and get by this, take the shortcut and do whatever. And then time just flies to where it's already there, to where you catch it. But you can't catch up. You can catch it, but you can't catch up because that time you can't get back. It has already passed. It only matters what's the present. And without the present, nigga, you can't dictate the future. So I have to ask you niggas, the future, what do you niggas see when it comes to the zombie apocalypse? The laws that is mandated. But Before you give an answer on that, True, let's see what this nigga, his boy, yeah, this is his boy. Then
No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I wouldn't demand to be mandatory, but I would do everything in my power, just like I don't think masks have to be made mandatory nationwide. I'll do everything in my power as the President of the United States to encourage people to do the right thing, and when they do it, demonstrate that it matters. That's why I said in my inaugural speech, I'm going to ask people to commit for 100 days to wear a mask. Not because I'm asking it for any reason to punish. This is not a political issue. The Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated.
With this announcement, workers in the federal executive branch, such as the Department of Defense, the VA, and others, would have to be vaccinated. That's about 2.5 million people. With this plan, Biden also wants increased testing and masking in schools to keep them open safely. This comes as the LAUSD votes on vaccination mandates for all students 12 and older.
This is something that is what I've been saying this whole time. The show wasn't built on the zombie apocalypse, but it definitely been speaking on the zombie apocalypse before. A lot of people was even speaking on it because they was into other things. But now that they realize that it's real, because it is real, it's always been real. But has it always been about the disease, or more so a form of control? That's what I'm trying to get into. So what I'm asking you, Five, what do you think about that? Is there a mystery into what's really going on? Can you think that? Can you fathom?
Of course, there's gotta be one. Of course, you gotta fathom it.
You can fathom that there's something behind this, or is it just happening out of just accident and mysterious coming upon everybody like a plague?
It can go either way. If you choose,
what are you leaning towards?
If you choose one, you got to believe the other. Too could happen. So, you know.
What about you, True? What are you leaning towards? Are you leaning towards this shit? Conspiracy behind it, something more than meets the eyes, or is it just something that's just natural happening and there's nothing to worry about because it's just part of whatever is happening?
Man, I'm starting to think we in some type of simulation, bro, to be honest with you. I don't know, man. I always think it's an agenda. I don't trust them at all.
No, I can dig it.
But I don't know, bro. We might just be you know, we just might be in the natural course of things. You know what I mean? Everything doesn't stay the same. You said change is guaranteed. So maybe us as a society is gotten too comfortable with a norm that was never normal in the first place.
Gotcha. No, most definitely. Well, let me go ahead and close this off with this little segment that I definitely wanted to get into, and this is the end of this show. I definitely want you guys to, if you're rocking with it, definitely everything that is said beyond this point is just allegedly and based on just thoughts, perceptions, concepts, views, and whatever else you could attach to that to just say, nigga, don't sue me, don't boot me, don't strike me, because all I'm doing is talking nigga shit in the barbershop. I'm not in the barbershop. I'm in the lab, just chatting it up with Five, the most electrifying man in the streets and neighborhoods. And I got True, you know what I mean, who is indeed, you know what I mean. I know that nigga high off the weed. Yeah, but anyhow, I don't know. But like I said, True, let me say this, bro. What do you think about Delta? When you hear the word Delta, what do you get from that? Think of everything.
Bro.
Think of it.
I
Just
really haven't given too much thought to it, to be honest with you.
What about you, Five? When you hear Delta?
Airline.
That nigga said airlines, nigga. Snoozing on the plane. That nigga said airlines. I heard the fuck out of that. What if, like when you hear Delta means a lot of things. It's more than what meets the eye. It's almost ancient, which it is. It's a Greek word. And it's a code for the word D. And within that word D, there's many angles that one could look at when you're talking about the word D. Now, this is going to, like I said, we're about to go somewhere where, again, this is my perceptions, views, concepts, thoughts, and just me looking into what are they fucking talking about when they say Delta. What are they talking about when they say Delta? What is Delta? Is it just something that just came out the blue? Was this a mystery, or was it actually planned? And that's why I always ask, now that we are like heavily deep in this, because the vaccination passports is real and they're out here. And because I'm one who, you definitely know me on that side, True, that, I definitely have investigative skills, you know what I mean? And I just had to really look into some of this shit, because some shit just didn't make sense. It just didn't make fucking sense. So as far as what is Delta? What if is it something that came out the blue, or is it something that's already been planned and anticipated? So like I said, when you hear the word Delta, what do you get from Delta? You said airlines, but have you ever heard of Delta like Alpha, Charlie,
of course,
Bravo?
Of course.
Like code words, right? Yeah. Okay, so if you're saying of course, then that's what I'm asking. So, but you didn't say none of that. But exactly, it's for D, right?
The letter D.
The letter D. I just told you, a Greek word.
Just like
ancient
Charlie's for C.
Facts. Now,
come on, bro.
It's simple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See how simple that is? It's so simple, nobody ever thinks about it because it's right there in their eyes. But you see, I agree. It's not about because I'm going somewhere with it, because this is
Delta Force. Or nigga,
that's and he got rid of the Coast Guard. He didn't get rid of Delta Force. You know what I mean? But not definitely. What you're absolutely right when you're looking at that angle. So when you're talking about Delta, and when you get into mathematics, the word Delta is used for interchangeable energy or volume, or pretty much a mathematical problem that's interchangeable. It can go either or. And so when I say interchangeable, that's what Delta actually means. If you don't know, you can always look it up. And we're about to go and look at some things, because I definitely, like I said, I had to look up some shit. Go ahead. No, what do you mean? This is about COVID. What are you talking about? Say what you said. I want to say what you said, because I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear me?
No, I really didn't. I just heard you say something about the show.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What did I say?
I'm asking you.
That's what I'm saying. What did I say?
I really didn't hear you. I really didn't hear you.
Shit. What did I say?
I see. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to, because I want to reply to whatever you just. I didn't hear what you just said. So because I want you to realize that I'm hot, nigga. I'm drunk, nigga. I'm high. But like I just told you before we even got here, I said I'm about to go somewhere where you probably not even going to even think about what the fuck I'm talking about. What the fuck is I'm talking about? But this ain't just for you. This is for everybody. And like I said, where I am about to go, I just told you, this is not facts. This is my views, my perception of what I have dug into, and I'm about to show. But I'm going somewhere. So, like I said, Delta. I asked you guys, when you come with Delta, told you code word, but it comes to Greeks. D. The word D. Just think of D. Now, I just told you, in mathematics, that word Delta is actually interchangeable. So when you get into anything that's interchangeable, you have to think, damn, they're using this word towards a virus. What are they saying by Delta? Because we know that COVID exists, but Delta is a mutation of COVID or something that's other. So Delta, mathematics, interchangeable. But we know that COVID is not just COVID-19. We know that it's SARS. Am I wrong or right? True, you're still with me?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not SARS-COVID together?
It's more than likely some type of form of it or a variant of it.
Okay. Well, those that's listening, I definitely want them to go look that up. That know that what you're dealing with is a variable or an interchangeable, of disease that's going on, called what they're calling, I call zombie apocalypse, they call COVID-19, but now they're calling Delta, which is interchangeable between SARS and COVID-19, meaning that this thing, it can teeter-totter or be amped up in a frequency. People are saying, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about? I had to think about, what the fuck am I talking about? Like when I was looking at this shit, like, is this shit real or am I really just seeing some other shit? You know what I mean? Because when I looked up the actual definition of Delta, and I said, well, what are they talking about when it says computing? I know the other mathematics, but what they saying computing? They said computing, meaning I just told you guys, the movie The Matrix is coming out. It's been out. They've been showing what the fuck is going on, I guess, ahead of time, and it really came into the likeness of what it is. So what the fuck is Delta? If they put out COVID, everything is law now based on this new variant of whatever the fuck is going on out in the world that we all have to live by now. But what is it when they say Delta? I know from based on mathematics, it's an interchangeable thing. So when I look at it and I say, what the fuck? Oh, it's SARS and COVID? Oh, it's interchangeable. So it's something going on. There's a code going on now. It's something that is being there. It's Delta. Delta's a code word. So they're calling it Delta for some reason. They're not just saying Delta. They could have named it Suzanne. Am I wrong or right?
Yeah, good.
For true, am I wrong or right? Could they name this shit Suzanne? Nigga, they could have named it Annie. They could have named it motherfucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you get that right when you see it first.
So why Delta?
Whoever picks it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Whoever picked it, whoever designed it, whoever predisposed this shit out to public. It's like the shit is bigger than meets the eyes, but it's so right there that you have to really go into the matrix to see the code. And so going into the code, I learned that when you're dealing with computing in the word Delta, it is applied, especially if you take now my words, allegedly apply it to biowarfare, then what you're looking at is a change or a set of changes made to file or program, especially as part of a update or a later version. Now, if anybody go look up Delta, because I'm about to show it, I'm not making this shit up. And I'm going to read that again because I want people to really comprehend what the fuck I'm saying to you. Is that if you're looking at biowarfare, something that is created, engineered to attach, design, do something, well, listen to this. Delta, if you're looking at Delta in comprised of the word computing, which it goes hand in hand, Delta is a form of computing. It is a change or a set of changes made to file or program, especially as part of a update to a later version, which means the Delta virus that everybody is contracting is a update to a version, meaning that there is something that's going on that's being programmed in the people that the people aren't really paying attention to. And that's exactly what I want the people to say, because that's the only thing that's going to make them stop and think, what the fuck is he talking about? I had to think about, go ahead.
That's the interpretation you got from that last statement that you just read?
I'll read it again. So I can make it clear. No, I do have to. No, I do have to, because that right there will only get what I'm saying. Computing. You know what? When you think of the word computing, what did you get from computing?
You're analyzing something.
I'm not analyzing.
If you're computing something, you're analyzing it somehow. You're thinking about it. You're dwelling on it. You're trying to figure it out. You're computing.
Got you. Computing. You're calculating. Yeah. You know, I got you. That's how nigga shit. That's how I think. You know what I mean? But the definition is actually Delta. And so when you go into Delta and you look at Delta, the actual definition of Delta when it comes to computing, it is a change or set of changes made to a file or program, especially as part of an update to a later version. Everybody should stop and say, what the fuck? Because COVID is just the intro. Something is going on that is turning something up to a frequency that now has programmed this thing that has been let loose to jump to an updated version, which will become Delta, a code word that they have already, allegedly, like I said, all of this is just perceptions, talks, concepts, thoughts, nothing fact or factual. But when it comes to biowarfare, you're aware of biowarfare, right? It's real, right? It's not something that happens. They build this shit in the lab. They go against other countries. They try to come up with the most undesirable thing to destroy whatever society that ever go against whoever comes up with the most dirtiest complex of a bomb. Well, you have a battle going on between the program E versus the program. Because the programmee has let loose, set loose AI biowarfare that is artificial intelligence that is now thinking on its own, but it's let it loose. Can't, once it's gone, once you put it in there, it can't get it back, and it's on something that's on a higher level that's out there. It's out there. It's out there, but it's a program. It's Delta. It's always been. They knew this. It's a code. It's something that they use. It's not something by mistake. They didn't just say this word Delta out of a random act.
What do you mean? Someone just picked it, just like picking a name for a tornado or a hurricane.
Okay, so that's what I want to ask. I like that reply. So you believe that out of the blue, they just said, we're going to call this Delta.
Somebody did. Somebody has to call it that.
But I'm asking about the name. The name Delta. Okay. Yeah. So
you reaching, bro.
I'm not reaching.
On that theory, on that whole Delta D theory and all that. I think you're reaching.
You think I'm reaching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're saying it's a fact and you finna show it to me.
Oh, I'm about to show it to you because that's what I like. I like that I have to show. Because it's all about show and prove, right? Everybody in the 2021, they say, show me some receipts. I want to see receipts. Yeah. Nigga, show me some receipts. Yeah. Well, all right, fuck it. Let's get into some receipts then. All right. Fuck it. I hope everybody can see this on the screen. You know what I mean? Let me remove this. Okay. Now, if you guys go into your dictionary, all you got to do is not even dictionary. Just type it in. Everybody, we're in a Google nation, so let's Google, right? So everybody just go ahead, touch their Google, boom, and just go type in the word Delta. That's all. Okay. It's real simple. It's not just an okay. Well, I'm going to explain this. Okay.
River Delta what?
No, where are you looking
at? What's the meaning of the word?
Okay, okay. Slow down, Turbo, because I'm about to show you right now. Okay. So if you look at the word Delta, the noun, okay, we know that it's the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet. I already told you that's okay. I'm right here. I'm looking at it right here.
No, I'm saying on the screen.
Yeah, you're on the screen. You're right here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. But I could see it right here. Okay. That's for the people who ever got big screens and looking at the shit. Okay. You know what I mean? But they can always look at it. I'm just showing you the receipt. You asked for the receipt, so I'm going to show you the receipt.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right, so Delta, the noun, which we know, I knew already. Anyhow, the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet, translated as D, as a code word representing the letter D, used in radio communications. Okay, so I'm telling you now that no, we don't know that.
You didn't know that. I said that.
You didn't say
I said Delta D. I said just like Charlie C. I didn't say that.
No, listen to it. Did you say radio communications?
But that's where you talk. That's where you say that over.
No, I said Alpha Charlie Delta Bravo.
You say those over the radio, or if you give it a license plate or some shit like that.
Okay, I'll give you that. So let me.
It's just military code.
Okay, no, exactly. So, but it's code, right?
Talk.
It's code talk, right? It's chatter. Other enemy lines ain't supposed to know what you're talking about, right? They're not supposed to know that you're talking about Zeus, Bravo, Charlie.
Shit, yeah.
You know, well, it's Greek shit. It's Greek shit, but
it's used by us Americans.
Most definitely. But okay, but
fucking Greeks ain't using
okay, now let's go. What you mean? Nigga, that niggas.
Always trying to be technical, man.
What you mean
Fuck out of here.
Okay, look, check this out. All right, so now we're gonna skip the mathematics because I already know the mathematics. Now let's get into what it says right here. All right, computing, a change or set of changes made to a file or program, especially as part of an update to a later version. All right, now it's a difference between two things or values.
Well, the delta strand is the version of
it's what I'm trying to get to. What I'm trying to get you to see. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Third definition of it?
Well, no, it's the computing definition of it.
Yeah, but you're reading like the third definition of the word,
listen to what I'm saying to you, Five. Don't slow down. See, Turbo, you're moving too fast.
I'm looking.
You're moving too fast, Turbo.
I'm looking. Regardless of how fast I'm moving, I'm just playing chess.
No, go.
Regardless
You
of
move
how
your
fast
pieces.
I'm moving, you just read like the third definition of the word.
No, I didn't read the third. I read the computing definition of the word. I could have just went straight to the computing, but no. Why would I read the computing? I want you to understand
what you just read.
Listen.
The alpha. Whatever.
Well, I'm trying to show you the translations, the etymology of what this word delta means to those that are speaking this language called delta.
And that's exactly what the delta strand is. It's a variant of the delta 19.
I just told. Read
it again.
No, listen. I'm not going to disagree with that because that's what I'm trying to show you.
Yeah.
No. So what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what it is.
Okay. So what is it then? Tell me what it is.
That's what it is.
What
it's an evolving strand. It's something that.
It's a program then. What you're saying then, because that's what it's telling you. It's a program.
No, that's.
Oh, okay. It's an update to a program. Five. That's what you want me to read it.
Yeah, that's that definition of it. That ain't what the fucking
what is it?
Delta disease is.
What do you mean it ain't? It's telling you what the code.
No, that's just the name. That's just one of the definitions that you can use for the
computing part of
the word of delta. Yeah, like I said, you see it right there, number 3.
I'm trying to figure out which one you're talking about, and it's not number 3. It's just talking about computing. Because like I said, we can go above computing. It's gonna be mathematics. But I already know the mathematics. I'm talking about the now.
You have like 3, 4, 5 definitions of the same word, right?
Yeah. So and all of these words are telling you what. And only thing I didn't read is the mathematics because I just went over some of the mathematics. It gets into a lot of more deeper mathematics. I'm just giving you just the basic, simple part of the mathematics part. But the other parts, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and read this again. The delta, the definition of delta. Let's just break it down. Delta. Okay. Boom. Delta. The 4th letter of the Greek alphabet. Okay. Translated as D, which is delta. The 14th, the 4th in a series of items. You know what I mean? So pretty much it's already letting you know that delta stands for the word D. They're using the word D or the letter D, but it's formulated with words behind it that says delta. So they're letting you know that they're already getting this the mythology of what they're naming this from the Greek pantheon. They're already getting it from that. So that's letting you know that they're naming this for a reason. You're not going to name your baby Shaka if you ain't watched Shaka and you're not into Shaka Zulu. It's just not going to make sense. You're just not going to name your kid Shaka out of the blue. It's just not going to happen.
Name their kids Mercedes and don't have one?
No, they name their kids Mercedes because they know about a Mercedes. They still have the ideal of what a fucking Mercedes is. So the motherfuckers that's going to say Delta if a nigga ain't never heard the word Delta, it's not even going to come to their mind. It's just not. Until they know what Delta is, and then if you hear Delta, you may not know what it is, but you might like the name, hey Delta. But a nigga in the military gonna be like, nigga, you talking about a base or some other shit, or what we say in code because they understand what it is when it comes to those type of languages. But
you're gonna follow if you ain't just gonna yell Delta, you're gonna yell Delta, and you're gonna follow it with Alpha Charlie something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just told you.
You just ain't gonna just
no,
say fucking Delta as the name.
No, you're right on that. I just told you. But we're not talking about Alpha, Charlie, Zeus, Bravo.
Sure you are.
We're talking about Delta. We're talking about Delta.
Yeah.
We're talking about
just
Delta.
Talking about the name they gave
We're talking about Delta. We're not talking about Bravo, Charlie, Zeus, none of that shit. We're talking about motherfucking, what the hell I was about to say. Anyhow, we're talking about motherfucking Delta at the end of the day. So none of that shit matters. So with Delta, if you look into the actual code word, it's representing the letter D, which is used in radio communication.
Yeah.
Okay? So now they're telling you that the D is used in radio communication.
Yeah, we've been knew that.
Okay. Okay, so let me. If you say you know that, that's what I'm trying to ask you. What do we know? What do we know? Because I don't think people knew that. What do people know?
Yeah, a lot of people knew that.
They knew that D symbolizes and radio communication. That it has something to do with radio communication, sending waves over through a code.
Like I said, you motherfuckers do it over the radio, over the telephones, over, you know what I'm saying, you reading a license plate number. We do it at my job, you know.
Okay, you say Delta at your job?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I could dig that. That's what's up. But it's definitely.
Delta, Brothel, Charlie, Lanes.
I know. You're absolutely right. Exactly. That's how it goes. But it's a radio communication, correct? That's what I'm trying to get you to admit to.
Because when you.
I know you're not. So this is why I'm going to keep going with it.
No. When I already agreed to it.
I listen to what I'm saying to you. Remember, you said you're playing chess. You made your chess move. I'm making my chess moves too. So I'm telling you I'm glad that you're saying yes.
How you?
Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
How are you trying to change my move?
I'm not changing your move. I can't change your move. You're only going to make the move you're going to make.
Let me ask you this.
I've already looked at you 5 steps ahead already.
How are you trying to get me to agree with you when I didn't already agree?
I just told you I've already made 5 steps ahead. So you're right. You could only move where I put the pieces to.
The minute you said what you said it was, and I was like, oh yeah.
No, I know. You want to know why? Because I moved right there, so you could only move where I'm moving.
What do you mean?
Which means that I knew you was going to say yeah because I'm right on that.
I donned the uniform. I know what those.
So then we both agree that it's radio communication, right?
Yeah, but it's used through a band of channels.
Oh, no, you're right.
It's common.
I'm not disagreeing on that.
It's common throughout the U.S.
Okay.
It's common,
and I agree with you.
We know. That's what I said. We know. That's what I'm saying. We know.
So if you know that, then what do you know about Delta the disease then? Since we know,
all we know of Delta the disease is that it's a different variant of the strand of Corona-19, a stronger strain of it.
Okay, so now you saying that we know about the radio communication, but you don't see the symbology or the dualness and the likeness of what Delta means.
What do you mean? That's just like saying fucking when people hear the word Katrina.
No, that's not the same. I don't even.
What I'm saying though, it's just the name.
Katrina is a bitch that got and shows how how Katrina got fucked. That's it. That's all. When you're dealing with Delta. Delta. It did. Katrina was a bitch that showed that niggas got fucked.
Just the name.
When you're dealing with Delta, you're dealing with something that's planned. Like I said, this is my perception, my views, my concepts.
So you'd have been saying that if they would have been calling it Charlie?
What does Charlie mean? Tell me what Charlie means. Break down Charlie. We're not talking about Charlie. I just told you we don't care about. Okay.
I'm just saying, just using the same military.
But you can't use C because what does Charlie mean when it comes to computing? What does Charlie mean when it comes to the noun? What does Charlie mean when it comes to the verb? What does it mean? So we're not talking. That's why I said we're not talking about Charlie. We're not talking about Alpha. We're not talking about Bravo. We're not talking about any of those things. We're talking about Delta. Yeah. Delta. So Delta means.
But I'm giving that same scenario, but just to another letter.
You can't though because
I'm have that same scenario. I'm asking you that.
You can't have that same scenario because what does those letters mean? If they don't mean what Delta all means, and you can apply Delta to what they're calling this variant of COVID, the zombie apocalypse, Delta, then no, it can't be anything because they're not called. Well, why aren't they calling it Charlie? Let me ask you this, five. Let me just give it simple. Why are they not calling it Charlie?
Why didn't they call it COVID-20?
I'm asking you this. Why is this variant not called Bravo?
Why they didn't call it COVID-20?
Oh, okay, hold on. But we staying on this subject. No, I'm trying to. Okay, but I'm trying to.
Called it Delta.
Okay, so I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm telling you as a code breaker, as an investigator.
No, you assuming.
No, I just know.
That's the definition. That doesn't say why it's called. Listen to
what I'm saying.
That's why it's called.
Listen to what I'm saying.
That doesn't say why the disease is called
Delta.
That's just the definition of Delta.
Listen to what I'm saying to you, Five. Listen, I want you to hear.
You're just reading the definition.
No, I'm not just reading. No, you're not. You're not paying attention to what I'm saying, and what you're trying to do is you're overlooking and you're trying not to look because I don't know what it is, but
you're putting your opinion.
No, it's not. I just told you it's my perceptions, my views, my concepts, my thoughts on this.
You started this off by showing me the fact.
I'm showing you that it's a fact, nigga. I'm not making this up. Everybody,
definition.
I just showed you.
Okay. That doesn't show me.
What is that not showing you, Five?
How it became the name of the disease. That doesn't show that. You were supposed to be showing me that.
Five. You just
over. Showing me,
go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
The only thing you're doing is showing me the definition of the word. And you showing me the third definition of the word that
this
you want.
This nigga keeps saying third.
Yeah, because the first definition we already know what the first.
It's
definition
not that five. It's not just about it being a third definition. It could be the first definition. It's just that I didn't listen. No. You're going by it's third. It's not the third. I could go straight to computing. I could have just went straight to computing and just used it as the definition of it. But it wouldn't.
And then the app would automatically say, wait a minute. Definition of Alpha Charlie.
No, but no, you talking about Alpha Charlie. Listen, hold on, no. See, this is where you get into that semantics bullshit. Bro, that shit don't fly with me.
No, that's how you introduce it with all those code words together.
No, five. You are over. Listen, go ahead. You see, dog. You tripping, my G. You tripping.
No, I'm not. Once again, go back and watch the tape.
Bro, I'm breaking this down because I'm showing you what it is, and you're telling me you're trying to tell me what I'm showing you what it is. That just doesn't. How does that make sense? Yeah, if I'm showing you what it is, and you're telling me what I'm showing you is not how you can. You would have showed it.
All I'm saying is you're showing me the definition of the word.
You're
not showing me what you led into this with.
I did. What do you mean? I'm lost.
You were supposed to be showing me how Delta got the name of the disease.
I've been doing that.
You're just showing me the.
Okay, let me. Okay, I got you. I got you. No. Okay, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right.
I know that.
I know you're right. You're right. So I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna go to layman. I'm gonna turn it down to some layman. Okay, so let me come down a little bit. Okay, watch this. What I'm saying is this: the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet. The fourth letter of the Greek alphabet is translated as D. Okay, I'm about to show you how it originated. This is what you're asking for, so I'm going to slow it down, and I'm going to just show you what it means. No, you go ahead. Say five if you want me to tell you what it. You said ask me how did it get to there, right? So I'm going to.
How did what get to where?
How did Delta, the disease, get named Delta? You right? Is that what you're asking me, right?
Yes.
That's all I'm telling you that. Yes. You're not. You just. I don't know where. I can't go no farther. I can't go to Gumshoe. You want me to go to Gumshoe? I'll go there. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to Gumshoe for you. Okay, well, you Gumby, nigga. I'm Gumby. You Pokey then, nigga. You Pokey then, nigga.
You want to use words like Gumshoe?
Well, nigga, I can't go no further than what you. I tried to keep it layman, nigga. You didn't want me to go to motherfucking Salvo.
Let's go.
All right, but listen. Okay, listen. The fourth letter of the Greek word or the Greek alphabet is translated as D. Okay, boom. They're using D to symbolize the same thing in COVID. Like I said, we're not going into Charlie. We're not talking about Bravo. No, hold on, Bob. I'm just trying to give you.
I'm trying to repeat what you.
No, but hold on. But see, then you're not gonna go ahead.
Repeat that so I can get it.
I've been trying to go as slow as possible so I can really get you to see what I'm saying. So you were trying to say
D is in
the origin of why they call Delta variant Delta. That's what I'm trying to get you to see, and then you're.
That's what I'm waiting to hear.
But I've already explained it fast and quick. But then you want to
give me the
two
definitions of it.
That's because that's
two definitions.
It was that simple.
Two different things.
Okay, no, listen. Okay, so listen.
So I can choose either one.
You can
choose either one because both definitions are different.
No, they're not. See, that's what you're see, and that's what. No, I'm glad that you said that because now that's where I see where we're having a disconnect.
What do you mean?
No, because you just showed me that you're not following along. No, they all go along.
From the third one.
See, you're not listening. We can't talk. Listen. If you're asking me what you're asking me, you're not. You're overlooking what just happened here. Is I'm telling you, this is why I said we're not talking about Alpha. We're not talking about Bravo. We're not talking
about
no. Listen. No, exactly. Okay.
We're talking about the letter D.
So we're talking about exactly.
We're talking about the letter D, bro.
So now, so now that we're there, so hold on. So now that we're there,
the disease got its name.
Okay. So now that we're there, if you look,
don't tell me the
no, you're not gonna tell me that. I gotta tell you, but I got it.
Got its name.
Okay. That's what I've been trying to do. You're not. No, you can't tell me to get to because everything is the point. All of it's the point. That's what you're missing. What you're missing. No. Because you keep saying I'm
right here with you.
No, you can't. We can't be right here because you keep asking me when I'm trying to. If you would, if you would have said All right, dog, I get it. But you don't get it, so you were not here. So this is what I'm trying to tell you right now, is that when you asked me to show you where the origin comes, the etymology, the motherfucking the linguistics of why they're calling this motherfucking Delta variant Delta. The thing that's from COVID that jumped into something else that they call Delta. This is what you're asking me, so I'm trying to tell you right now. It's right in front of your face. If you look up the word Delta, everybody, simple. Look at Delta and apply it to what's going on.
He said look up the word, then apply it.
Listen to what I'm saying. Five, you're not even listening to what I'm saying. You just jumped into what applying, and what was I going to say after applying?
And
no, tell me what was I going to say after applying?
No, you supposed to be bro.
I was talking.
You supposed to be.
I was. You just
if
jumped
somebody
in.
applies.
Go ahead. What was I about to say after applying?
You said take this definition.
Tell me the word
and,
I was going to say
and
after
apply
applying.
it.
Well, now what comes next after applying?
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters because then you don't know what I was talking about.
Which one of the definitions you want them to apply?
See, you're moving to see. Obviously, this guy is not.
One?
So when
you gonna man? Show me how the disease got its name.
I've been doing that. You're not listening. That's the problem. You want to just listen? You got time to listen? Hit the blunt. Hit the blunt. You got time to listen, right?
Yes,
all right. So listen. So let me explain again. I hate having to repeat this, but you keep making me say this over and over again.
You repeat yourself a whole lot.
No, nigga,
Regardless of
because
with or without my help.
No, because sometimes I have to. Sometimes I do it on purpose, but this time ain't on purpose.
So that would qualify for with or without my help.
No. This time is your help. This is you right here, nigga.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
I said with or without my help.
All right. So you're right.
See?
So no, you're right on that. So
see
okay.
how easy it is.
No.
For you
Okay.
to
Well,
debate?
listen. But this is you right here. This is you right here. So I'm gonna repeat myself. So
Okay.
I want you to pay attention closely because I'm not going to repeat myself after this. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. But those that's listening probably like, man, I want to hear what the fuck is he talking about. So this is what I want you to just get from this, is that you ask the origin of Delta and how it's connected to Delta that's going on. Well,
no, I asked how did he get his name?
Okay,
how did the disease get his name? I ain't asked.
Okay, well then let's just start there. Let me just answer that one right there.
Who called it Delta? And
so that's a fact. So
where's it at?
No, so how did he get his name? Five.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
Okay, so I want to know too. But listen,
I thought you knew.
No, I know.
You said you was going to show me because that was one of my direct questions.
I'm showing you. But listen, bro. How deep can I go into the root of the tree or the plant?
You can't because you don't know.
No,
you just said you don't know.
No. You're listen to what. Listen, Five. No, what I don't know is what you're talking about. Not that I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to explain.
You just asked me how to get his name.
Because I'm trying to.
I don't know.
Because
you said the same thing.
Well, no, I'm showing you where he got his name, but you're trying to tell me.
No, that's the definition of the word Delta. That ain't how the disease got named Delta.
I told you.
That is not how the name got. That is not how the disease got named Delta. All you doing is showing me and our audience the definition of Delta.
Okay, Five. Are you listening? Are you really listening to what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And you're giving your opinion.
I just told you
what definition.
I'm not. I'm giving my personal. I'm giving my expression and views on all. Not see. This is what you're not. I just told you there's a disconnect. Five. Listen to me. I just told you. See, you're just rambling, bro. There's a disconnect. No, you are. There's a big.
I'm talking very direct.
No,
you're very clear.
No, you're not talking very clear.
I'm not rambling, sir.
Listen, no,
I'm just asking you.
Listen, I'm
just asking you how did the disease called the Delta variant,
and that's what I said. There's a disconnect.
Name. I didn't ask you to give me the Webster's definition or Google's definition.
Well, this is a Google nation, so
Delta.
we're gonna go to the simple plane that's right in your face. I told you this. Hold on. So you're not. So listen. How can you tell me? Why don't you let me give you to it and then critique?
I'm asking you. Where did you get your name, G? I'm not asking you the definition of your name.
No, listen. I just told you. No, you asked me where I got my name, so I'm showing you where they got the name from. See, that's what you're not getting. See, you're not listening, and no, you're not. You're moving too fast, Turbo. That's what I'm saying. In your brain, no, you are. You're moving too fast, Turbo.
I'm waiting.
No, because you ain't waiting because you're not listening. So you even jumped ahead. No, you can't be waiting.
Maybe you just moving a little slow.
No,
I'm just a little fast.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just a little fast.
I would hope so. If you took a shot,
maybe I'm just a little fast for you.
No, not for me, nigga. If you took a shot, you can't be too fast, dog.
I mean, you know,
you can't be fast. They caught you already. How can you be fast if you took the shot already?
Huh?
How can you be fast if they caught you?
What do you mean?
They ain't caught me. I ain't took no shot.
I didn't get caught.
No, you ain't.
I didn't get caught.
So you can't.
I made a
argue
decision.
that
I didn't get caught.
You got caught already.
Whoa, watch your adverse.
No, you got caught.
I made an adult decision. No.
Nigga, what you mean? You got caught, nigga. I ain't got caught yet.
How did I get caught? That mean it was like I was.
What you mean? No, nigga, you took the jab, nigga. I would not. What do you mean? I made the adult decision not to take it. You made the adult decision to take it. So what makes you better than me?
Nothing.
So, but you got caught though, right? But you took the jab. So now, so you have to worry about what's going to happen to you whenever. I don't have to worry about that. The only thing I have to worry about is COVID-19, right?
Who caught me?
That's the only thing I have to worry about, right? If I don't take the shot, it's COVID-19, right?
Probably
okay,
not.
But now you took the shot and still have to worry about COVID-19 and what that shot is going to do to you. So who got caught and who didn't? So like I said, but sticking to this 5. So let me. Okay, well let's not.
Me.
Okay, 5. See, you
to answer
can't.
your question, nigga,
right,
not me.
Okay,
nigga.
You ain't turned to the zombie yet, nigga.
No,
That's
nigga,
about it.
And I'm not, nigga. I'm still here. There's nothing wrong with me, nigga.
You ain't turned to the zombie yet. But listen, all right, let's not lose track.
Whoa. Why not? Let's not lose track because you
let's
went
not
there.
lose track.
I want to know how am I caught?
You caught because you took the shot.
Yeah.
If you want me to answer,
I decided that.
5. And I decided
that ain't nobody corner me.
What you mean?
Ain't nobody caught me.
So why did you take the shot that they didn't corner you? You wouldn't. What made you fear to take the shot? Something cornered you.
Because I came in contact.
5. I came in contact with people too. You're not telling me nothing. What made your circumstance different than mine?
Because I consider.
Tell me.
Because I consider my family, and like I told
5 people in my family didn't take the shot still.
Are you gonna let me answer?
I
don't care if your
but
people.
You've been cutting me
I don't care if your people took the shot or not.
They didn't.
Nigga, okay.
So,
I did.
Okay.
I did because I thought about me and mine.
Exactly. And so what makes you? And I listen to what I just said. 5. See, this is what I'm trying to say. There's a disconnect.
Who said I'm better than you? Did I say
no,
that?
that's what I just said. So what?
What makes you ask me that?
So then that's what I'm trying to tell you.
What makes you ask me that?
Because I'm asking you this because what you're saying is there's a disconnect. You're moving from you. Listen,
I'm not saying me.
No,
listen.
Listen.
Ain't no disconnect.
Listen. You ain't turned to a zombie yet, nigga. But what I'm telling you is this though, Doug.
What do you mean a disconnect?
Listen. This is disconnect is what I'm saying from what this whole thing. Because you took the shot. And anybody that took the shot, when somebody is presenting something, saying something, or even just bringing up something that is, they've already committed to whatever they're submitting to. Yeah, nigga, you submitted. Oh yeah, I want you to listen. I want everybody to listen. Whatever you submitted to, because you said that nobody cornered you, but they cornered you because there's the fear. You had a fear that you had to do it to protect your family. I had the fear that. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me. Hold on. 5. I came somebody that was full contact blown with it. What is the difference?
No, you came in contact with somebody that wasn't full blown.
What you talking about?
You came in contact with somebody that was asymptomatic.
No, she wasn't. She fucking had it. What the fuck you talking about?
She was bedridden.
What are you talking about? What
she was bedridden?
She was.
Huh?
See, you don't. You're talking
you ain't told me that.
I just told this nigga to slow down, Turbo, because you're talking too fast.
No,
5. No, I can show you can. You can. 5. No. What the fuck are you talking? I don't. 5. See, this is where you. This is where you. No, this is where you. No, you can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. 5. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say to you. No, you can't tell me. No.
You saying you told me that?
Yeah, you can't tell me.
You told me that?
Nah.
You saying you told me that?
Listen, I know I didn't tell you.
I know you didn't.
No, you want to know what I told you? I told you. I've been telling you. Hold on. I've been telling this nigga for two fucking damn seasons. I've been around somebody who had full blown COVID, nigga.
No.
You know what you fucking talking about, nigga?
Every
What
time
you talking about?
I said, Jay, she was asymptomatic.
How she asymptomatic? She had fucking COVID, nigga. Sick and everything.
You can be asymptomatic and have it. If you asymptomatic, that means you can transfer it, and you're
okay.
And you catch it with some of the symptoms.
So what's the privilege of being asymptomatic?
You get some of the symptoms, and you do not.
I thought asymptomatic don't catch it. I mean, they don't have the symptoms, but they can still pass it.
I'm telling you the difference.
They get to walk around immune. Because I thought that's
they don't get to walk around immune. They can pass it. They can get the symptoms.
This is where
but they do not. They do not get put on no ventilator. Did she get? Did she get put on the ventilator?
Everybody don't get put on the ventilator.
I know that because
but that doesn't. Listen,
those are the ones. Those are the ones.
5, but
asymptomatic
okay. So let me tell you
this.
No, I'm about to show you 5 that there's a disconnect.
Do you know the difference?
5. Listen.
Do you know the difference?
I'm about to ask you. This one about to.
We're about to. You can have it and not.
I'm trying to.
You can have it and not have them be on some fucking oxygen. Bro.
Listen
you
to what I'm saying. You can have it
and not come within an inch of your fucking life.
Listen to what I'm saying to you, big dog. I'm saying this.
And you can have it and you can die.
5, you can die. Listen, 5. You can die from. I told you, you can die from the flu. You can die
Simple.
from. You can die from
but
whatever.
Yeah,
but
you
listen,
didn't
let me get back to
told me.
this.
You didn't told me your friend had it, bro.
Listen,
but you ain't told me
listen,
that a motherfucker was in the hospital.
No shit.
bed.
Listen,
you ain't never told me that.
What, had to go to the hospital, but came back, was able to be in the house and still have full blown COVID.
Of course, you had to go to the hospital. Nigga. She had to go to the hospital to get diagnosed.
Exactly. But also,
nigga, that don't put her in no motherfucking bed, bro. That don't put her on an oxygen machine.
No, 5. Listen.
Come on, man. She didn't
5.
have no full blown.
So let me ask you this.
She just had it.
So listen.
She just had it.
Listen.
She didn't have no full blown shit, bro.
So
Stop
full blown.
reaching like that.
No, you're reaching and you're going to the extreme. No, and you know that's why I just told you to slow down, Turbo. In your mind,
I got you.
No, you can't get me. You can't get me.
That's what I'm here for,
You can't
bro.
get me on
That's
that
what
one.
I'm
No,
here
but
for.
you're here for that. But you can't. You're not here
That's
for
what
that.
I'm here for, bro.
You can't get me on this. No, you can't get me on this.
No, I ain't got you.
No, you can't get me on this.
I'm saying I got your back, bro. I got you.
No, well, this ain't that. I don't want nobody to have my back or my forward because on this one. I'm gonna get me. I'm gonna get me because this is what I'm trying to. And the only thing that I can do is put out my speculations, my perceptions, and my views, and what I know.
Go.
Hold on. No, you're absolutely right. At the end of the day, but what I'm telling you is that like you tried to say, like just because you thought that you did it for your family and whatever, just because you took the shot. That don't mean that I didn't take the shot, nigga, for my family too, nigga. The same vice versa, nigga. I just didn't take the shot. You chose to take the shot.
Never said that. Yes, I did.
Okay,
that was never an issue.
Okay,
I ain't never once questioned that.
Okay, so now, let's move along from that. Now let me get back to this because people want to hear this, and this is what I'm trying to get you to. Like I said, there's a disconnect. Because you're going over something that I don't know why you don't see what I'm talking to.
Let's see if you can reconnect me then.
No, well, 5. It's just right there. You asked me, how does it connect to the actual delta? Where does you connect this definition to the actual delta? I mean, this is what I get from it.
That wasn't a question.
That's what I get from it.
Oh, see, well, that's
because I'm computing
right there.
What the fuck you're saying?
You're computing it wrong.
Well, then please help me.
You're computing it wrong because I'm saying it plain and simple
in
English. How did the Delta variant disease get its name?
Okay, so then I just told you. Then we definitely have a disconnect because I've been trying to explain it to you this whole time. So I know we have a disconnect. So listen. So
because you're computing it, because
I just told
you're computing it the way you want to, and you're not okay. answering my question that you're asked. So that you asked me to ask.
Can I explain it?
I mean that you let me ask.
Okay, can I explain?
I don't understand how can you compute something I didn't ask you?
Okay, so we spent maybe.
You're computing something. You're computing whatever you want to.
I could already have this shit done.
Yeah, because you don't want to compute what I asked you.
Been over with already.
You don't want to compute what I asked you.
No, I computed your shit. Trust me, I computed, but it putted though.
You ain't gave me.
It put it out.
You putting like a motherfucker.
No, your shit put it out because you're not.
I don't have nothing to put.
It disconnected. 5. It stopped.
It's just a question, isn't it, y'all?
It stopped.
Isn't it a question?
I mean, hey, they can listen. Is it a question? Is he asking a question or is he not listening? Who's the side? Or am I just not talking about nothing? But 5, listen. Okay, I'm going to explain to you.
That part.
Okay, I feel you. That part. You may have some people out there that agree with that. Who knows?
Maybe.
Hey, maybe. But look, let me just say this to you.
Maybe not.
Okay, but look, let's get back to this though. Okay, Delta. No, Delta is about. You say, how does it connect to the actual disease or virus? No, because you asked me the origins. You asked me where. See, 5. This is what I just said. It's a disconnect. If I'm telling you what you're asking me, and then you're saying no, I'm like confused now. I'm like, what the fuck are you asking me? What are you disagreeing with?
You can connect.
Okay, let's get to this understanding. What are you disagreeing with? Because I can't even begin this shit.
I'm asking you, how did the disease get its name? And you keep telling me you can connect, nigga.
You're not even listening. Then that's why I said people out there is probably like, what the fuck? Yeah, nigga, you're not listening. Here, take this blunt, dog.
You keep going. You
take this. Take this, dog. Here, you take that. I'm gonna go and talk. Look, listen. All right, now you hit that and let me just talk. Is that cool?
Watch how you stop yourself.
No, you gonna stop me. I guarantee you. Before I stop, you stop me. You want to make that bet? All right, for sure. All right, let's go. All right, so now, I just told this young man, gentleman, OG, whatever you want to call, you know what I mean, my nigga. Most electrifying man in streets and neighborhoods, but not on this motherfucking subject. The 4th letter of the Greek alphabet translated as D, the 4th in series of terms. Okay? Basically, what it's saying is that This shit derives from the Greek alphabet, right? D. We on that. We up to par on that part, right? Okay. Now, D actually is what they're using for this variant when you look at it closely, because they're calling it delta. Delta is what we're actually looking at in the definition of this radio frequency. Yes, radio frequency. We're not talking about Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, Zeus, Hercules, all those other ones. We're just talking about delta and what delta means to the definition of the word delta. So a comparison, contrast to what the fuck is going on. So now, with that delta, if you look at delta, if you guys are into astronomy and all that, you can look into that, what delta means, but we're just going into the other stuff because all of that pertains to what I'm trying to show you when it's talking about delta, but we're just trying to cut it short for time. Okay, so we're just going to pull out the key points. That's why I'm going into what is just needed just for this, not because I have to go through all of it. You niggas can take their own time and go through it. I'm showing them the definition right there. They can do this shit for themselves. But anyhow, a delta is a code word representing the letter D used in radio communications. Now, because it's a code word and they're using delta for this variant when they could have chose any other name, but they chose delta, means to any logical mind who has a kid who, like I said, if you name a kid Shaka, you basically name your kid because you probably saw Shaka Zulu or you had that Mandingo or Zulu warrior type of spirit in your mind to give you that name, not unless you're actually a part of the tribe. Other than that, it's because of you are aware of the meaning of the word. So, because they're aware of the meaning of the word, delta, D, code, using languages, dealing with a society that is highly into symbolism and certain sacred geometry codes that unlock certain messages, but everybody's not tapped in and tuned into the frequency that's going on. But those that just pay attention, I guess. I don't know. It just seems that way, shit. But anyhow, when you look at the word delta, it also comes into computing, which we are in today, a computing society. How do they control the society? What is everybody tapped into? I told everybody, the Matrix earlier. Not just the movie is coming out, but we've always kind of been in that type of society, especially since this thing has been introduced, the World Wide Web. Just summing up a summary, just stay with me. The delta, when it comes to computing, a change or set. I love that hard breath because
I'm not.
Oh no! See, you talk. I got you to talk. See, you would have lost a bet. You shouldn't have said nothing. But see, that's how you play chess. You get a nigga to jump and then you jump back over. You got this shit. You got it. Now your motherfucking bishop is gone. But look, a change or set of changes made to a file or program, especially as part of an update to a later version. Now, it's showing here in the definition of delta, not any other one of these radio frequencies, but they're talking about delta specifically. That when it's talking about delta in computing, it's showing that this variant is basically part of an update. Somehow it is being updated. That's how it's turning into delta. Because before it was delta, it was COVID. They didn't call it delta. But delta, everything that symbolizes the definition of the word delta is showing you the symbolism tied into why they are calling this delta. Okay, now, with that being said, I showed you, or I can tell you, and if you look at the inside this definition down there in the mathematics, I tried to be simple, but you can see a bunch of other shit in there. But just because I actually deal with math, I know that delta actually represents a certain type of interchangeable variable or a way to solve a problem. So when you're dealing with that, you're dealing with something that can go either or. It can be turned up or turned down. And so that is when you're dealing with something interchangeable, which is delta. The mathematics of the word delta is a interchangeable, which means delta is SARS and COVID, which is an interchangeable virus. SARS and COVID is an interchangeable virus. Okay, now, when you're getting into this, it's showing that this thing is being tapped into through a frequency. A frequency. Now, let's go ahead and get back here, because I definitely want y'all to see me now that we're back on some regular shit, that they're tapped into a frequency. Now, everybody can go and look up into that definitions and see everything else for your own self to put more into it. But now, this frequency, I have to say, because we're going to get ready to close, but we know that the program, me, has a program. The program has just infected everything. Yet, there are those that are sitting back that actually maybe, like I said, this is my perceptions, my views, my concepts, my thoughts, just based off of definitions. I definitely want to clear that out the way. That could this be a part of biological warfare, or was this an accident? This is what I always say. Is this an accident, or is this something that was already planned? I'm asking.
You answering my question with a question?
No, what you never answered.
My bad. I was waiting. I thought you were still getting to the definition. I thought you were still getting to my. I thought you were still answering my questions.
I have been. Okay, but
I know you have been. I know you have been.
I have been.
I thought you was gonna get to it by now.
Okay, well, no, okay. Well,
I didn't know you was gonna ask me a question.
Okay, well, go ahead. Well, no, fuck it. Never scratch the question then. Don't even trip, because I already know the answer to that. Anyhow, frequencies. Everything is like I said, the delta. They're on a delta frequency. They're using the code delta, meaning that something has happened that has allowed them to actually utilize this whole pandemic, this whole system. They've already had it planned. The COVID vaccinations and the passports was already rolled out, nigga, just ready to be rolled out, I should say. And they're being rolled out. Yet, something had to trigger it. Something had to spark it. Something had to come into play to actually turn it on. What do you think?
In your opinion?
I mean, possibly. It's my opinion. I'm pretty sure there's other weird motherfuckers out there thinking some other shit out there. But at the same time, because like I said, I get a lot of shit from bro.
I don't know. That's yours. That's
the 5G. Hold on. That the 5G actually is having some type of frequency connect to what's going on when you're dealing with this delta, because when you're dealing with this delta, it is actually programming your whole fucking nervous system. Sitting there waiting to be updated at any time. Again, this is not like I said, some of this is actual factual, and some of this is just my myth.
That shit nasty out there.
It's real. It's real nasty.
Whatever.
But it's being programmed. Like I said, it neutralizes your body, especially if you take the shot. So you're actually injecting yourself with this shit that is going to actually, like I said, is it now that everybody is being unraveled with this interchangeable COVID SARS, now called Delta, is it and was it always something to be a program that was just uploaded into your body? And now that, those that actually have some type of illness in their body that's turned on, when they're turning this thing on and off based on the frequency that now they're able to tap into, because 5G has opened up a lot of different things that they are able to access on that frequency that they couldn't do on 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G. But 5G opened up a plethora of a bunch of shit that they do now. Now they got shit just hovering without anything because it's moving at a different rate, and it's just different. Everything is different now. And we're in that world to where they've tapped into certain levels. But one thing they did was try to see through the ideal of wiping away 3/5 of the population. And at the same time, if not wiping out, control 3/5 of the population.
Allegedly.
Would no, not
Yeah,
I mean,
allegedly. Allegedly. It's not a fact.
well,
that,
they
that,
control
that
the
the US
motherfuckers.
did that.
Well, I know. I'm not saying that they did that. I'm just saying that.
No, we don't
Yeah,
want or need that strike, bro.
No, but yeah, I mean, with that part. I mean,
no, just own that. Allegedly, your opinion.
Okay, well, I'll let you rock with that.
No. I didn't. That wasn't mine.
Well, I didn't say that shit, nigga.
I'm asking you.
Because what I'm saying is that nigga,
Is
they.
your opinion. That's not fact nowhere. That nigga, no, we do not need. Bro,
I know.
I'm you smiling. Nigga,
no, I'm not smiling, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm drunk.
Regardless.
Nigga,
regardless if you drunk, you should have heard what you just said.
No, I know what I said
was
on
his
that
opinion,
part,
y'all.
but I'm just.
I'll say it for him since he want me to.
You know what I
since
mean?
He want me to.
But anyhow, that's what it is.
And he allowed me to.
Yeah, nah, and that's what it is. We're gonna leave it off on that.
He allowed me to.
You know, this is my.
He won't stand on it.
No, I'm gonna stand on that, dog. That a lot of this is news, facts, but at the same time, thoughts, concepts, perceptions, views. But you can put your own spin on it. You can take from what you want. Sure even though I didn't get a chance to really break it down because this nigga
just did. We just put our own fucking twist on it.
Yeah, I wish I could have just really presented this shit. I should actually put something of this in the actual, you know what I mean, presentation and really break some shit down.
And it still would have been our opinion and our review.
Well, I mean, it's somewhat, but when you can actually put shit together and see how it rolls, But if you apply what's going on with COVID,
and they won't fuck with us. That'd be different, and they won't fuck with us.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck with us anyways. This show probably get because episode 27 is off. They took 27 off.
Because when we keep ourselves in check,
they scrapped that shit.
Because when you keep yourself in check, nigga, there ain't no need for the next motherfucker to try to.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. It is what it is. But I don't be giving a fuck, dog. This is news, entertainment. I guess humor.
That part.
You know what I mean? Nigga shit. Motherfuckers really just sitting back, vibing and having a good conversation. Although trying to be aware as aware can be, if that makes sense, because subconscious niggas is just as aware because when you're dreaming, oh shit, nigga, that is the shit. You ever had a good dream?
Man. Actually, not in a long time.
Yeah, I heard the fuck out of that. What about a bad dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
a few years
ago. Nah, that's what's up. With that being said, man, we want to thank you all for tapping and tuning in with us live on episode 31. Look, man, that was a cold decipher, but it is what it is. You know, we can agree to disagree. We can think about whatever conspiracies, mysteries, whatever. But one day I really might just really put that shit together in a real presentation and really put some shit together. I've been thinking about that, but that just came off the spur of the moment. And so that was just some real looking at this shit like, what the fuck is going on here? But I can see it. Anyhow, if not, you tapped into G's Mystery Show, episode 31. This is Say It Ain't So Joe. Man, this nigga's boy.
Man, compared to the last motherfucker, yeah.
What about the other nigga before him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the other nigga before him.
Unfortunately.
And then that other nigga before them. All of these niggas is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know?
But you gotta have something to stand on. Niggas gotta have some type of morals. Though.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't give a fuck who in the presidency. If you for the people, like, I fucks with you. If you use common sense, I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple, man. When they come to the politics, you know what I'm saying? It ain't rocket science.
That's a fact.
Niggas be making shit out to be worse than what it is, and when it boils down to it, it's greed. And if you take the time to put the right motherfucker in office, you know.
Do we even need an office? Do we need an office?
Yeah, of course you do.
You always need some supervision, somebody over somebody.
But motherfuckers gotta put aside their own greed. You know.
I could dig it. With that being said, man, we was all over the place. Like stars say, bird shit. Yeah, it was some bird shit, but definitely hope it didn't land on your car or your hair. With that being said, man, tune in next week. You know what it is. I'm your host, G, and that's
5DZ. What it do?
Already.
Y'all know what it is.
They do. G's Mystery Show, Our World Reveal. Y'all hit that like button, and if you watch this shit the whole entirely, subscribe. That's what it is.